I like that random pyramid in there.
A random pyramid.
Pretty go fuck around the. We already fucked up a mummy, so let's go fuck around the random pyramid.
That's the sole reason I was like, you know what? The fucking mummy's down there.
That is true.
We fought one.
Might as well put one on the map.
Is that a wave in the middle of the? There's 2 waves, or there's dunes. Because I mean, if that's supposed to be
like a dune.
That's supposed to be a static dune. There's no way that tip would support itself if it was sand.
Might not all be sand.
Yeah. So that's got to be something else. Let's go there. Figure out what that is.
You ready for it?
No.
I'm ready. We going in.
What the fuck is that? Is that a Nessie?
It's a Nessie now.
What the hell is that? Is that Nessie? What is it?
It's Nessie here for you.
I can't even tell what it is.
Pull it up and get a closer look.
Whip it up.
Right there. What the fuck is that?
Nessie?
Alright, there we go. So how much better?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
I still have no idea.
Take a rock formation.
Oh, yeah. I know what it is. It's the Ninja Warrior wall.
What a strange rock formation.
Yeah. You gotta climb in and press the buzzer at the top.
But what's at the base of it?
Oh, very few people could
tail?
get it. A fjord. We gotta go up a fjord to get up there.
It.
You ready for it?
There you go. Finally, someone got FF. Look at the Ragged Lands. There's nothing but fjords.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
That's right.
Look at all this shit. There's mountains,
Undecided.
hills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He only had 12 hours to design this.
I see he
It's
added
true.
Italy
It's true.
down here. The boot.
There is a boot. Hey, at least we know where to get food.
We know where to get the Baileys.
Damn right. That's the reference.
That's a good reference.
Sure.
I tried to fill in what I think you guys would probably know the most about. Because there's no way I was getting that all done.
Yeah.
Plus, planning somewhat of an encounter.
Yeah, you right.
Ah. But that means I barely planned an encounter at all. I only have a rough idea because this is a goddamn improv campaign.
You're right, because who knows what's going to happen next. Yeah. Well, since
Are we rolling?
he's level
Are we
6, yeah, we're live. He's level 6 because we looked at we have 15,000 EXP. So I'm level 5. He's level 5.
Yep.
So we've just went through everything. We all should be good. Do you have anything left to do? Or are you good over there?
I'm good.
He's good over there. Are you looking up stuff?
I'm just preparing the spells I have.
He's preparing his spells. So yeah.
So, I guess let's give everybody a refresher of where we left off, and then we can do a total of. Yeah, just grab a D10. That sounds fun. 6 questions for some bonus XP.
Oh.
All right. You want us to ask the questions? Are we gonna go in order?
Do you want to do a rundown and then I ask questions, or do you just want to?
Let's just do the questions.
What just happened?
If we do a rundown,
You give
it's
out
gonna
XP?
answer the questions.
Or
And
you
then
say
you'll ask us
questions?
questions that we didn't do the rundown over, which is probably
No,
what we'll forget.
I'll ask questions as some stuff anyway. All right.
Or we can do the rundown, and you can stop us in certain areas and then ask us direct questions as what's coming before we get to it.
All right, that'll do
Because
it.
that would be a fair assessment.
That way they
That way
get
we still
that,
get a
that
full
way all
rundown.
our lovely viewers get a little bit of a rundown too.
Yeah.
'Cause I know this is a little bit of
How many
a.
viewers we got?
We got one. I got a hold of my Brazilian friend too, so he's hopefully going to be watching. He was an exchange student.
Oh god.
Pretty random. Ran some D&D for him.
Nice.
Decent.
All right.
Alright.
Plus, the rundown for him is probably going to be.
Correct.
good, too,
Probably
so
the best
I
thing
don't know, but-
while he's picking his spells. So guess what? The last session was the first session.
Yep.
So essentially, we're here stuck in the crotch of the world, one could speak. Stuck here in the melting pot of a bunch of land dwellers. And the goal is to get up into the sky, to be like all the other folk up there in the sky. So, of course, that's why this is called the Air Pirates. So I am a Goliath, I am Jarl Kinless, because I have no kin. But that may be changing because now I'm slowly starting to gather a crew.
What was your original name?
Jarl Kinful.
I just have Jarl Kinless Amun Ka. I just don't go by Amun Ka anymore, just Jarl Kinless. I have to earn back my Amun Ka. Maybe I'll get another honorific later on.
All Menka.
All men Ka. Perfect. And through that I've met Grippa. Because we're here stuck in this. What the fuck is this? We're stuck here.
In the caverns?
No. What's the name of this town?
Oh, I don't know.
Greyfin Tavern. God damn.
Fuck, I don't know what the name of the town is.
No one knows.
I don't know
No
where
one
it came up with the name.
knows. No one knows. Yeah. So F4 Swift, that's the airplane that crashed, or that's the floating
Ship.
ship that landed, crash landed.
It's
We were
like
able to
an
salvage
actual
it.
ship, isn't it?
Yes. We were able to salvage it with Grippa. Me and you working
So the
together.
first question was going to be, who is your dwarven companion? Which you've already answered.
Yeah,
Grippa.
with Grippa.
Yeah.
Excellent. So that's one.
Yep.
Thank God you didn't cheat us.
No, I'm not going to cheat.
What a swell guy.
I'm kind of thinking of them as I go, but that was
Alright.
going to be some of them.
So you stayed with the ship, and then I ran back. There's also a running class that I might look into, but worthless on ships.
So,
Oh, I'm sure.
why was it so odd finding the ship, or so rare?
because
they
there
don't
was not
usually-
much damage
Yeah, they
to.
don't usually fall as a full thing.
Yeah, most of the time it's
Or
boom,
usable.
done.
Yep.
Bonus on top of that, why is that? Why do ships not usually fall in a piece?
There's usually combat happening up here. This is like
Yeah.
a dead man zone.
Most
no
of the
man
time,
zone.
all the balloons are gone, and then it just crashes and destroys the whole
Mhm.
thing. And most of the time, it's what the engine part that.
Well, this is like
mostly shot?
the area.
Isn't it the engine that normally gets destroyed and when it
Yeah.
blows up? And so that's what we had to get,
Mm-hmm.
but that's later on.
Yeah.
So, particularly the furnace.
The furnace, that's what it's called.
The
The
furnace
furnace, yeah.
blows up.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But I'll count
engine.
that. I'll count that.
It is the engine.
Yeah.
It is. But yes, it was rare to have a ship this intact. Parts fall all the time, but never full ships, and that's why everyone's always stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a chance, an opportunity to leave. So, yeah, I ran back
To get Grippa.
to get Grippa because he's the man with the plan, because I know that he has knowledge engineering plus 10 and profession engineer plus 11. He is as far as I know, what was that?
Premier.
What was that?
Engineer.
That crafting class again? I can't say it.
Artificer.
Artificer. Yeah, he's an artificer.
So, you kind of already said it a little bit, but what part was needed for the ship to make it full?
The furnace.
The furnace.
The furnace, as you like to call it.
Yeah.
Furnace engine. Yeah.
Or the engine. Whatever you want.
We had to
Full
go get that
credits
from
here.
his. Grippa knew where one was.
Oh
We had
yeah,
to go
thank
get it from
God.
the cave.
Yeah, had to go get it with a cave. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when did we? Is it after we got the furnace on that we ended up looking for getting the cannoneer? That was
Yeah,
later.
it was
on.
after the furnace.
All right.
What is the name of the cannoneer?
Gilbert Rocket.
Yep. Perfect. I got his stats down here.
Thank you.
I think we both.
And what faction is he from?
The gnomish one.
He is the gnomish, the autosphere.
Oh,
There you
shoot.
go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the southwest, the undead. That was the death cloud.
Southeast. Well, yeah, that's southwest, ain't it?
Southwest.
Yeah. I was thinking they were southeast before.
All right.
Yeah, I
the
guess
human
they always
dwarves have the sky mine, and then the dwarf that we picked up, I believe. No, or was it Grippa? Grippa, he worked with sky mine, wasn't it?
have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
So
did-
they
he
had.
did
I had
dwarf.
like a little tiff going on. Yeah.
So that was going to be the last question. I'll give you a bonus question for knowing. And this, do you want double or nothing?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double or nothing. So this is either going to be double your XP or you will get 0 XP.
Perfect.
What is a feature or a unique feature of each of those three? The Sky Mine, the Death Cloud.
Death Cloud has the regenerating ships.
Yeah.
The Autosphere, they do they're not function. They're more flashy, aren't they? Than anything else. Their ships are.
Yeah.
They make
probably
it look cool, if I remember right. Innovative. That's what they are.
Innovative
What
technology.
do they have? Don't they have a weird kind of ship? I thought they had a strange kind of ship
I don't
too.
have that. I don't have nothing of that written down.
Yeah,
This
because
is
I
the
thought
one
it,
thing I didn't
it
have.
wasn't like the balloons. I thought it was something else they use. Or it's like an internal balloon or something like that they use to inflate it. Crap like that. I can't remember. I don't know what the sky mine.
And the Sky Mine, I'm assuming they have a mine somewhere that's their own.
Yeah.
So they have probably some of the most, at least, most defensible ships, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna assume. I
They
don't
use
remember honestly.
functionality.
Yeah,
as
they
their
use
prime
more. Yeah,
focus.
more function than innovation. So that's
Yeah.
what sets the gnomes apart. Is they depend more on their innovation.
Yeah, they're very innovative.
That's
So close, but not with the words he's looking for.
really close. Because it's probably more than 2/3 there. Basically, you got two of them, and the last one is kind of like you halfway got it. So Sky Mine kind of go beyond function. Like it functions too general.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I think there's
a
stuff.
sliver further. I'll give it to you.
Let's see. So, what do you think? What are you thinking? On you now.
Oh, I mean, this guy, I got the other 2/3.
Those are the only ones I knew.
Yeah. I know. I just jumped out of first. It was my contribution. Sky Mine.
Yeah.
Dwarven human region.
Yeah.
Can you think of jobs and stuff that were described for it? I'll give you that hint. When we talked about certain jobs that you might perform for each region.
Oh,
we're
there's
gonna
this
do the-
transporting
yeah.
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember that. That's what we were talking
Why
about.
is it transporting stuff? Because they have their minds and they don't have it connected to. What is? Are we onto something here? Yeah.
We are, but I don't know how to take it further than that.
I'll be this look. It was transporting stuff for the Sky Mine. Sky Mine has the absolute best minerals. So their ships are built the strongest. So when you said functionality, that was pretty close. They're just their ships are just holistically built better. They're stronger, better ships
Because they have the proper
of the
materials.
because they have the proper materials. Gnomish region, not so much, but they have a bunch of innovations and janky stuff. Like he said, they'll move ship parts around and balloons and everything like that. And then the undead will have just their ships don't go down or easier. They'll regenerate. And that's the primary spot of airship fighting, is dealing damage first.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can cripple someone's ship, it makes it so much easier to hit them. It makes it so much easier to defend, and the ship can't really get away. So strike first in air flight. So
You were
having a
saying
regenerating ship is
Oh my god.
Because we were saying we need to get a regenerating one.
Yeah, so, a javelin to their balloon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. That's sickening.
Mm-hmm. So I'll go ahead and double that. That was pretty good. $2,000 just from those questions. Right?
$2,000. Yeah.
Oh, I think we load up again.
I think we're
Except for he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He didn't answer anything.
That's true. Trying to sit there and soak up all
I told him everything that
I
I've done so far, actually.
I didn't ask anything about that. But you know what? Negative 2,000. Yeah, we'll take the experience that he has and give it to you guys. I'll vote. Does that sound fair to everybody?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, that's 3-1.
Fair trade-off. Fair trade-off.
You're gonna have everybody. That's always, it's not gonna be unanimous.
Well, Levi starts at level 1 now, doesn't he? If he didn't show up.
Yep.
Levi. You think he's gonna show up, Edward?
Fridays.
Yeah?
Never on a Thursday, though. Now, once he found out that's our board game night.
Been deadly terrified of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Carly goes, you gotta stop that fucking squeaky chair.
Oh, is she watching?
Squeak it good.
No, hell yeah. Alright. But yeah, that's what we do. And where are we now? So that was all the questions. You guys got the furnace, got it attached, got the ship running.
We're at the Bellows right now.
Why are we at the Bellows? That's
Oh
probably
yeah,
the most
because
important
you went and
thing.
got the gunner. On our way back, we decided to go around town because we didn't want to alert anyone that we had a bullet or a ship.
Correct, because
So we didn't need to.
Correct. Less
So I
people
believe
know,
you
the better.
hitched him up onto your back and we took off running.
Yeah.
Because he was carrying what?
The gun.
Guns.
Yeah.
Variety of different
Yeah.
guns for the ship.
So on the way there, we got ambushed by some sand mummies.
Yeah. And then I got the rot. Don't know.
Yeah, I
I
got
got the
clapped.
rot.
So probably what's going to be good here, because I'm going to nip this in the bud right now. Someone's probably going to be the ship manager. So that way they'll have like a sheet on the ship and like the ship has XYZ, cannon, whatever. Because I'm assuming this is what this campaign's going to turn into.
Not it.
I mean, if
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna
a
be the
captain.
captain, it makes fucking sense.
You're right.
You're damn right about that. I'm glad someone took it.
Nick, what are you thinking for my second level spell here? I don't get one.
Heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want
As long as you
heals.
have Featherfall, you'll be okay. Just
Oh, I got something better.
fly.
Fly. Levitate.
Suicide fall.
Not as good as mine.
Make a new character fall. I don't like this character.
Speaking of Master of Chains next.
Lock them up. Kick them off.
Oh gosh. We
And
got,
for my next trick.
Yeah. Real tough.
Alright.
oh, we got some weasels too.
Oh, I forgot
For
about
the
that.
weasel milk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we can milk them. Yeah, yep. That's
Were they dire weasels? They're big.
They're
Yeah,
They're
big.
bigger than me. I believe.
Are most of these airship made out of? Well, I don't see what they're usually made out of.
It's pretty much they're pretty much
Hopes
metal
and
and wood.
dreams.
Metal and wood.
But they have big balloons and inflators, and then they have
Mhm.
all of them will have a furnace.
Because they're basically just like regular ships, but flying in the air.
Mhm.
Right. Similar design, at least.
Yeah.
Some of them faster than others. Some of them, some of them might even be jet propelled, a little bit faster. But
Good. Yeah, propel.
but yeah.
That'd
So
probably be the gnomish ones. That innovation.
The innovation. So we got to go ahead and get a taste from each one. Regenerating ship, made out of the best materials,
you'll know about that
And then
because
get-
this is where
getting
you
that
live.
good jet propulsion.
Uh-huh.
That good.
Why are we doing it? Why are we bringing them all together? Now we just need undead on a ship. That mummy. You. Yeah, you.
Me,
becoming
I'm
the
riding
mummy.
away.
Are you rotting away? I can stop that.
Thank God. We don't know. We know something's wrong with me. I don't think we know that it's mummy rot.
Yeah,
We
know
all
what you're
wish,
saying.
but you're getting
You don't look so good.
desiccated.
I don't feel so good. Sweating.
All right, so we'll say if you guys are ready. I don't know if we're waiting on him or what. I'm ready to go. Whenever.
I'm just getting spelled right now.
He's ready.
Okay. Okay.
I believe we were heading to the Bellows for that. To a
To go to a
cleric or something, right?
yeah, go to a bigger city with a cleric.
To a healer.
But we knew
Because
something
they're
was wrong.
rare
That's
around
pretty
here. They
important.
usually get picked up by the airships, I believe. Because people always want healers.
They're in the bigger free ports. So this is the Bellows. It's literally inside a big hollow, basically like a hollowed out mountain. There's like a crevice at the base that you go in, and then it gets wider. It's almost like an amphitheater as you go up, with different tiers stacking up back kind of into the mountain. You guys don't really know this. You would. The city's divided into 2 to 3 parts. You have the lower rings, the upper rings, and then the tri-tops are the most exclusive, kind of the richest areas of the city. But there are 10 tiers. The most common landing tier is right in the middle, tier 5, which they just call the first tier. It's the largest kind of ring there on this big plateau, and I guess steppies. Is that what you call those?
Steppies.
Steppies.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the way, the first thing you notice as you fly into this vast cavernous area, it's pretty dark inside, so there's torches and everything lit. Really the only light source is coming from this crevice down here. you guys might have the worst looking ship in here. Certainly nobody below
We
the
just dug
first
it out.
tier, nobody below this ring that you're on even has a ship, so you're doing better than those folks down there.
That's even right.
For sure. But nobody even... You're a little bit embarrassed.
Bash.
It's
Like those
a
people that
rough
roll
ship.
up with the squeaking wheels and shit.
Falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh no. We're so much better than we were 3 days ago.
Your engine, as you're listening to other people's, it just does not purr right. You're more of a... It's like a little pud.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like a little, air explosion in a tin can rather than anything else. And as you land up and appear on the dock, you notice one more peculiar thing about the city. The ground floor, which is not even a ring, by the way. No one lives down there, appears to be the graveyard, where everybody gets buried in the Bellows.
We'll find our own dead.
You just toss them out.
Looks like it.
Makes sense.
Everyone up here on this one appears decently clean. They don't have the earth or the sediment on them, which denotes people as
Like we
lower
do.
citizens.
Like we do.
You were just climbing into a cave. You've got sediment all over you.
Mm-hmm.
Peasants.
I guess I wipe off as good as I can because I gotta go in. I gotta find some sort of...
Yeah, we gotta wipe off.
Yeah, I guess I spend 10 minutes or so wiping off,
Trying to
somewhat
clean.
cleaning up. I can,
We'll groom each other.
Gripper looks at both of you. It's been a long time since I was here. I don't remember much about the city. I know everything higher up you go, nicer things are. I've got to imagine a healer or something would be maybe around here, maybe a ring or two up. Certainly not all the way up, but I wouldn't go down looking for any type of healing. At least
Or
not
no.
any that you trust.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We must go then. I'm not feeling so good.
We can ask around.
Yes.
Gripper with his leg. I'll stick to the ship with the short person.
They kind of gotta hide themselves, don't they?
Yeah.
I
Well-
remember that it's very taboo that they were left here.
It's almost more of a status thing than like someone's gonna come and kill them.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's this is a free port, so this isn't as bad. But they would not want to be seen by their own
That's
faction.
that's
Correct.
Tokyo.
Well, thank goodness this is a free port, so we should be alright.
Uh-huh.
Ish. So I guess now we're gonna go ahead and start the
Are
look
there
around and maybe
guards
ask them.
or any kind
That's a
of,
good call.
So it's pretty bustling in this area, this ring here.
Yeah.
So this is what these steppies are. They kind of go out inside this hollowed out mountain. This first tier.
That's where we're at.
This is where you're at, and you'll notice this is actually the largest area of flat land. This is the most
Landing.
common area. This is where most folks live, is right here in this mid tier. And these richer tiers, they're much, much smaller than all of these other peasant rings down here. Each one of them has a gnome. You do see it, or each one of them has a gnome. Each tier has a name.
I was like, oh.
Jesus. Each tier has a name. Right now, you see a big sign that says the first tier, which is the name of this one.
Gotcha.
We have
Yes,
a giant, like,
bustling
holographic
city.
map. You are here.
It looks like there's. I mean, guards are pretty sparse, but it's more guards than you guys have ever really seen in your life.
Probably weren't any guards.
Not really any guards in your hometown.
Strange
But there's a
to see.
few, especially on the docks. This is really where you see them, where ships are coming in and out. That's where you see most of the guards. As you traverse in, they just get more and more sparse.
Jeez.
It is a free port after all.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Guess, yeah. Did you want to ask a guard? What do you think? Go ahead, sir. You can be the mouth of the group now. I seem to be coughing up dirty rags and sand. Lots of sand.
Mm-hmm.
You get a few looks. Must be new.
Sand in places I never knew I could get it. Just naturally gravitated there.
But you do
Oh,
and
yeah.
with how dirty you guys are, you do notice there's quite a few R's. You'll catch a few looks of disgust. People really don't like to see it.
Hail, guard!
Uh,
You there!
Yes.
Probably the biggest one, of course.
As you're the tiniest guy with
Yeah.
the biggest one.
With you behind me, they look at you and they're they have to look down before they realize I said it. We were looking for a healer. Do you know where we can find one? Bluff.
As I stab him.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, most of them will be kind of on this tier. There's a.
Most of them. That means we can shop around.
That's true.
Never too late, never too early to start being frugal.
Most of them will be in this area. You'll
That's
find
the
most rings are kind of ordered in the same way. You usually have
Well, we got a lot of gold, actually.
temples, religious centers, and then from temples, religious centers, right next to that is, of course, healing. It's kind of an offshoot of it, but they go here. The next quarter is usually housing. Housing's right in the center. It makes the largest. Then you have shopping centers, restaurants, and other more obscure, kind of unique shops. But most general stores go like that. So we try to keep order in this city. It is a free port, but we have rings, we have sections. It usually goes temple, healing, housing, shopping center, restaurants and inns, and then more obscure shopping things for more unique needs.
They're all the rings are. They're ordered as such.
Ordered as such, right, left to right. So, start walking to the left. You're in the center right here. This is where most of the shopping's done. You'll go through the housing and then to the healing.
What a good system.
Yeah.
A good way of knowing where everything is at.
You'll find your rare, oddities every now and then. Sometimes in the housing, someone will set up a restaurant. I mean, it's more of a guideline. We all kind of agree to it, but it's not a law, so people can do what they want.
Thank
So
you.
far.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Been very helpful.
By the way, the shopping centers here offer a nice bathhouse you could go to. You gentlemen might need it.
Cleaned up pretty well.
As you
Yeah.
Yeah. I barely noticed any dirt on me. I turn. My
This
whole
is-
back.
This is the cleanest I've ever been.
Yeah.
All right.
I see how we start
I
to
mean,
walk
that's
in.
not
Yeah.
Maybe we should clean ourselves up before we go to the. Should we clean ourselves up before we go to
How
the
rough
healer?
are you feeling? Well, that's probably what we should do. Let's have you do
Yeah.
another con save or
Okay.
a fortitude save.
Here we go.
Here we
Now
go.
this isn't going to be.
So far, I have -2 to my con from this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Decent roll.
God.
An 18?
Yeah, so we're looking at now 18 plus 6. 24.
24. So, I mean, you
Fair
definitely feel like sick, queasy, but it's not like. You almost feel a little bit now like embarrassed going to the healer for it, but you do know it's just that tinge of like, I know something's wrong, but
He looks
it's
like
not that bad. Like, you're definitely functional.
he looks a little gaunt to us, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
so
looks
like-
he looks rough to you.
Yeah, to him himself.
He's
like,
just-
oh,
To him himself, he feels like he's taking it. He's had worse.
I suppose if you wish to take a bath first, I suppose we can. If
we probably
brush
should.
off the dirt.
We're getting some looks. It seems like it'd be a good idea.
Oh.
It's even acceptable of us.
Right here, front thing, right off the dock where you're landing is a large bathhouse, and one of the peculiar things about it that's a little different, it's got a clothing store attached. It looks like this is here 4 people immediately
Oh,
off the
pretty
ship,
rough, so.
get clean, all the dirt off of them, and then if they need different clothing and fresh clothing that does not have dirt and sediment on it, it's literally right there attached.
Oh, we need a dirty set of clothes and then a clean set of clothes. So that way, we going into caves? Put on that dirty fucking shit.
You're right.
That's a good idea.
Well, I mean, that's good.
We
need to go clean up.
And
get
then we
some
need a
clean
bath
clothes.
in this fucking thing. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
way, we could just take it mid-flight and just fucking dump the water. Who cares? Go over another ship. Fuck them. Dump it on there.
Empty the Lord. Cheers, Will.
We got them lined up. Fire up. All right. So,
So you guys enter the bathhouse. Pretty nice area. Yes, we have You know, it's not just one huge large bath. It's like each have their own rooms.
We have off a bit before you go into our bathhouse. There's a hose outside.
You filthy landwalkers.
There's one right up front here for you extreme cases. Should be ready. Should be hot for you.
I'm assuming we're getting special treatment because, you know,
we're dirty as fuck. They've made it clear that they are disgusted with us. Evidently clear.
To the water we go.
Yeah. That's why we're getting clean.
On the house.
It's that bad.
As really,
So you guys get washed up. Do you guys think about buying some new duds?
Oh yeah, 100%. I do.
Yeah, I might as well. I
should
mean, all I
probably
need
get
is
some new clothes.
a clean
as well.
set of robes. Just a monk. A simple
Okay.
monk.
We'll say it's a rather large store. We'll say it's going to cost you guys about a gold. Pick out what you want. What would be? Obviously, it's not going to be anything ornate, but you're getting some new duds. What are we getting?
A merchant's outfit.
Merchant's outfit.
Yes.
So that's going to be. I'll say about a gold
About
for
a gold.
for everything. How ornate do you want to go with it? You getting top of the
Not
line
super
merchants?
ornate. Because if we do too ornate, it'll look out of place on our ship.
Correct.
That's true.
Yeah. About median, you know. Maybe what tier are we on? We're on tier 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a tier 6 merchant's outfit.
Tier 6 merchant's outfit.
Yeah, let's go tier 6 merchant's outfit.
So you would actually know all these names. So
And that's one gold? How much
Does
is
this
that?
mean
That
he
was
wants
one
an
gold?
That's like
Astria
one gold.
tier merchant outfit, or is he talking like down in here?
He
he's
wants a Bellcrest.
That's the first tier.
That's the first tier. So this is where they're
I
at.
want
He
the-
wants a Bellcrest.
Yeah, the
What's
one
that
that's
bell
one level
crest?
higher than us. Yeah.
Respect.
Merchant outfits are generally it's either a black or brown color, but the
Yeah.
most identifying part is a red cloak, large red cloak on back.
Oh god. I hope we don't run across any bulls.
What about you, good sir?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some nice dark
Knock him with the cape.
white robes, nice monk robe.
What
nice
did you say?
free-
Dark white robes.
Stark, nice
Yeah,
stark
I
white.
said dark.
Dark white.
Just stark white.
So white.
Yeah, just
Eggshell. He wants some eggshell.
Just really white, looking kind of pretty.
I think dark white is cream. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The
That
creme,
might be,
a la creme.
That would make sense. Cream cheese.
Stark white robes.
Stark white robes, and
When
then
they're
I'll
just
go ahead
working
and
the
take
white
a
grays.
nice flowing
He's in
black
that
cloak.
border. The shade
Nice.
below gray.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case.
He's got that panda camouflage.
Got that panda.
Thank
Panda,
God.
panda.
The panda of the sky.
That's right.
Are our
Oh, here we
shitty
go.
clothes we are currently wearing before we
They're
finish up,
incinerated.
are
They're
those
gone.
gone or are those usable still so we can wear them when we're in the caves?
That's the goal.
You can wear 'em, as long as if you keep them.
Yeah,
you can
'cause I don't want to lose those.
All right,
I'm
writing
assuming
this
you're probably
down.
carrying it back to the ship. I don't want to get his filth on.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly right. Get ready to throw it at the
Uh-huh.
whichever one, the dwarf or the
At the
gnome
gnome.
shows up first.
No.
So as you're going back to the ship, you notice people kind of move out of the way a bit. It's almost like they're parting for you, and as you get to the ship, you go,
What?
huh.
It's alright. We've all hit rough times.
Right.
As you get there, you gotta assume that both Grippa and Gilbert are below deck somewhere. They're not really seeing.
Yeah.
That's right.
We don't really need to buy them clothes. They stay out of sight.
So
Yeah,
after
no, we're
all
not
that, feeling just a little bit more rough, Jarl.
Yeah.
Still not awful, but you're like, oh,
Better go there.
there's a lot of effort to put in. The more you move around,
The worse
the
it's
worse you
getting.
start to feel.
We should
Alright.
hurry.
Yeah, let's maybe we should head to the
Pretty
healer
rough
now.
there.
And now that we're looking.
Acceptable.
Fine.
Passable.
So you start heading through houses here. It's mostly brick. Wood is kind of rare. I mean, we're in the desert. A lot of sandstone, mud houses. Some of the nicer ones are actually right up against the rock wall and kind of have almost like caves built into it. And you can see the nicer regions up above. The houses get up there. It's almost like it has everything that this one has. It's just a tad nicer up another ring. Start going through, and then once you get to the housing center, you see some temples that I don't know if you guys really have knowledge of religion. But,
I
I
do. I have
One of the few
one
knowledges I
rank
think
in
I
it.
don't have.
you have one rank in it. You would know enough that it would be like these are temples that you're likely to find some type of healer at. Maybe not devoted to healing, but somebody in there is going to know how to cast some cure spells.
All right,
That'll
I'll
be
find
useful for you.
whichever one looks the most good.
Would you be on the first tier?
We ain't nearly on tier 6 yet.
I don't know.
We're on the first.
What would my
Yeah,
temple
you
be?
right.
Might be on the first tier. I just don't know what tier.
Oh, I was wrong.
Oh, 6 is the last one.
We'll make. Let's get you into the game. We'll say for just.
You
to
can just
get-
have me be at their ship. I already got it lined out. When they come back to their ship, I'll just be sitting there checking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
You're like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of the first tier temple.
A guard
What
called
is that?
someone to come purify our ship. It's so
I-
dirty and disgusting.
I see you all are in dire need of some leadership around here. He's right.
Oh wait, so do you not want to be inside this temple, or do you want to be?
I'll just say I left the temple. I'm going there talking to ship owners.
Okay, because you want to. All right, gotcha. All
And
right.
I will
Oh, you good.
purposely fail all of my diplomacy checks with them.
All right, who wants a bar?
Oh, you right here.
Bar me, baby. No.
Anybody want the rest of this? I'm not the biggest
No,
fan,
thank
to
you.
be honest.
I'll take it.
You can cross the
Looks
street.
good.
Across the street.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Been there for years.
Okay.
3 years ago.
We'll say you happen to walk into a temple of Palor. We'll get to you when you're at the ship.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll look for the nearest acolyte. Anybody that looks to be of some kind of importance.
He's rolling your dice.
Um,
There we go. Take Levi's fast sack.
not feeling well, sir.
Or Levi's
No.
tray if you want.
Something is quite wrong with me. I was searching for
Yeah, I just
some sort of healing.
Yeah.
Why not? Some type of. Yes, you look. What ails you, sir? I can't say I'm the most familiar with these symptoms.
Someone goes, oh God.
At least not on a. You have to forgive me. I don't see many of your kind.
What were we fighting again?
In fact,
we
you
know
might
what
be
the
the
mummy-
first of your kind I've ever seen.
Do we know anything about the mummy we fought? Like what it was or anything?
I think you guys rolled for it. And I don't think you did too great.
Yeah, I don't have any knowledge
No.
for anything like that.
Me either.
There's some kind of creature in the desert. It was humanoid looking, but it felt like it would suck. I mean, I guess how would you put it?
It did
Give us
what
the
now?
big suck. But it felt like it was draining us of energy when it.
I know exactly what you mean. There was a mummy.
Foul creature, wrapped in bandages.
I don't know if I have that level of power. Let me take you back to the priest.
Oh, thank you.
Leads you to the back room.
Charging extra
You see a
now.
little boy walking out.
Mummy rot's
Look at this.
decently rough. It's not just your average disease. Yes. Mummy rot. Take note, young ward. And he prepares a little bit of a ritual, casts a spell, and instantly, within seconds, you feel better. You'd be surprised how often I have to cast that. Ship owners are always going down into the caverns looking for fallen parts.
I feel so much better. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir.
And does that instantly redo your saves, or those heal back day at a time?
It's probably day of time.
Daytime. That's the only thing I was
How many are you down to?
2.
Oh, not too bad then.
Not too bad. To my con, so nothing too important.
Yeah.
I
All
wish to make a donation. How much would you normally charge for said healing?
For something that powerful? Oh, probably a lot. Whatever you feel is sufficient. It is a donation, after all.
I'll go ahead and give him 20 gold.
Ooh.
Here you are, sir. Thank you, and continue the fine work.
Quite generous of you, sir. Thanks.
Where should we go next?
Oh, I mean, that was the whole reason we even came here.
That is true. For now, I guess the real adventure begins.
True.
guess we better go back to the ship now. We feel better.
We could go try to get some supplies. See if Grip and Gilbert, if they need any supplies while we're here.
Yeah,
Anything for a journey.
GLGP?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Back to the ship.
As you go back to the ship, you notice that there's a young... I don't know. Describe your character.
Well, I'm 6 foot tall, 185 up. Standard build.
Pretty handsome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Devilish.
Got a grayish skin
Angelically.
with salt and pepper, but black and silver.
Ooh, a
Skin.
silver
See?
fox.
Got a halo above my head. Galaxy, of course.
Gaudy.
Mostly black clothes with chain shirt and a cloak that goes off the left shoulder.
Ooh.
With black with silver art of Mistra.
Mm. You have some background music that says your name several times in it. Going.
I mean, if it's offered, I'm gonna take it.
I mean, I heard it. Oh. Who are you, beautiful young man?
I am Aquarius, and I am seeking voyage.
Aquarius.
Yes,
Is it your age?
this is the ship I will ride.
Oh.
I'll tell the ship. I'll ride the ship.
This hunk of shit.
The worst one here? Yes, this is the one. Welcome to our ship, friend.
At this point, you're like, somebody that knows what they're doing.
We barely just met, but I trust you with my life.
I've only known you for a few minutes, but I feel like I've known you for years.
Legend.
As you guys go into the ship and hear your footsteps clink against the wood floor. Oh, thank goodness you're back. There was some strange, handsome man hanging around our ship. How do you do? I'm Grippa.
Hello, my child. And I'll just keep walking.
I'm older than he is.
See, seems to be a swell guy.
Yeah.
It's the eyes.
Oh, they sparkle, baby.
There's a halo for me. Pretty cool accessory.
Oh, galaxy eyes, too. We're on.
Didn't even notice.
Where did he
I
come
don't
from?
see eyes. My eyes stop there.
Didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Ew.
Can't wait.
I'll look again as he disappears around a corner.
Are you?
There,
Are
it
you,
was a halo.
are you sure of this man? I don't know if I want to split my weasel milk this many ways.
Oh, God.
And we always
You
know.
have 2 of them. There's plenty to go around.
We
Fuck the
always
stars.
know
That's the real magic.
we always know we would always need more people, and we could always upgrade to another ship if
And
necessary.
get more weasels if we need.
We at least need to get this in flying order.
Oh, what else? What supplies do we need? That's why we came back. I feel
Should be heading
much
out.
better,
Well,
and we could be heading out.
Get
in-
some supplies before that.
yeah.
maybe an
go ahead.
easier question would be, what supplies don't we need?
Oh.
It would be easier if we knew what we needed, so start with that.
I like that. That list is better. Yes.
The furnace is used. It's old. It's an old model, but it's shored up. It's going to last a while. However, the ship is not aerodynamic at all. There's holes, ridges all across it. If you want a good ship, it's great material that's streamlined. As you hear Gilbert in the back. Well, you can just
Unless you have it.
use patches and other things to make the strip more streamlined. No, it's material. But the ship's whole, if there's damage to it everywhere, new railings, new floorboards, getting some rooms shored up and in order. The balloons, decently rough. I mean, you found one old one that was going, and the other one went through a ship battle. There's other upgrades you could make, such as armor plating. You could put some ships actually have a little bit of armor around the balloons, which slows down the ship, but you don't have a big vital spot just floating above you. handling. Some ships will actually get wings with different sails going off to the side to help them swerve and handle better in the air.
Classic airship stuff.
Plenty of things.
Gosh.
Well, I
What,
mean, more like rope and rations, but that is a good idea. We probably should get it more well fitted if we expect the Alliance to want to use us as transporters.
And that's
Right
where...
now, I think they won't really trust in us doing that.
Will that be the job then first?
Oh, yeah.
The Alliance.
That's what we discussed, so we can earn some money and
I think you're
I
right.
don't know
upgrades
who
from
would.
there.
We find ourselves in quite a predicament.
Your
Issue is that, well, aside from you guys, I don't know about, but we don't have much money. So we need money, but in order to get money for work, or in order to work to get money, we need a better ship.
How much will it take to shore up this ship then?
Yeah.
What's the bare minimum right now we need out of pocket to make it happen right now?
To get this ship in presentable order to where it would be at least to get some low-level shipping jobs.
Yeah, are we talking like 100 gold?
Probably talking more like 1,500 gold. Shipping is expensive. Everybody wants it. If you wanted it top of the line stuff, or at least it to be a little bit more functional, maybe $2,000.
Well,
So from there we could find materials and fashion them. I know a few spots still back in the caverns. We could do other things to get gold. We could trade service maybe for gold.
We can use the very
I got
attractive
some,
man we just took.
there's some services.
There's
I
some
can
jobs
think
he can do.
Oh, I got 30,000. I'll pay. Well, I got 30K. I don't 30K.
Money and material.
I've got
However you can think of to get it.
431.
We'll
Right
get it.
there,
I just don't know if it would take a lot of
That's what they all
convincing
have.
to get somebody to give us a job with this current order.
Yeah.
Either a fool or a desperate
Well,
being.
before we head out, 'cause I think we could do some scrap pieces we could use. What is the most important thing to get fixed right now?
What do we want to do? Jobs? Battle?
Well, I think we need to get it shored up before we do jobs. And
I wanna
battle
make sure
seems
this is
rough,
gonna keep
'cause
flying
battle
through
seems
the
like it's
sky.
going to cost us more if we attempt to do
The
that.
ship
now.
works, it flies. If it's jobs you want, we just only need to shore up the outside, make it look nice.
Perfect. How
If
much
it's-
for that?
If it's battle you
Yeah.
want, we want it in perfect functioning order, and I don't give a shit what the outside looks like.
We're doing
jobs.
Jobs. Yeah.
Hey,
Battle.
fight, yeah.
Battle. Yeah, the only battle we're gonna do.
Yeah, you right.
So, minimum we need there, we'd either need a bunch of scrap parts, scrap metal, really. That way we can do working welding on the outside, get it looking good and more aerodynamic. But as far as cost, working order, bare minimum, we might be able to skate by on 1,000 to 1,200, somewhere in that range.
Excellent.
I'm just walking around the ship so you can give me all
That
the
just
fucking
out of reach
details.
for us. How much you have?
It's so. It's pretty
Or
roughed
about
up. It's a
830 or
decent
so.
sized ship. There is a hold. The one hold in it that's actually completely sealed is the large cargo hold with the weasels in it. But as far as the other rooms, like if you go in there to sleep in your own room, there's a cannonball through the wall like this, and you can see him laying down in his bed. So it's
cool.
basically
Watch
you have
each
the
other.
deck tier. There's a few rooms down here, and
That
then
was by
there's the cargo
design.
hold down where the weasels are at.
Pretty cool.
It's fun. I mean, the ropes are kind of a little bit roughed up too. That are holding the tunes. Those are eventually going to need to be
I can fix
replaced.
those.
And then really, it's the outside of the ship. Cannonball. There's cannon holes through it, bullet holes through it, arrows stuck in it. It's still got dirt on it.
You know, the dirt we can worry about later.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Cecil, handle the door, please.
Although you do have a few guns. Does anybody have it written down what guns you had? Because I sure as hell don't.
We have I literally have side gun and cannon.
Side gun and cannon.
Yep, I don't know what side gun means, but I got bonus. He gets plus 12 on attack with the side gun and plus 10 on a cannon.
Okay.
So what's important to have? Like, how are we
That's where I have written down.
bracketing this? Like one main cargo bay, and then we have like what? Just like how many extra rooms, I guess.
That's probably a good thing to establish because I don't think we ever did.
He's on it. He's on that shit. Thank goodness.
And what's the
I
storage
think
capacity of
We
this
could
main
see if
cargo
there's
bay?
any jobs around here we can do. 'Cause we can always get ourselves cleaned up later. Afterwards, maybe bounty jobs or
Correct. Even we can go
small
look-
tasks even further down on the rings to do.
Correct. Because we can stay looking like this and attempt to try and get jobs.
Yeah.
Because we still look somewhat decent. Even up on higher levels, maybe we could be hired up as a mercenary for
True.
a day. Something.
I don't think you have to draw on the
Something
damage
just to
right
get a
now.
few
You can just tell us where the
more
damage is at.
gold.
Just
Well,
some coin to
Yeah.
make our
So you
repairs.
have it.
We can make the repairs and do some actual
Well,
flying
actually, this will give
jobs.
you the deck.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna do
Maybe
a free
relieve
tiered
others
ship.
of
Yeah.
their flying
That's
vehicles
too
as
big
well.
of a ship.
Don't want to get too attached to this
Now,
one.
where are
if
the
you know what I
captain's
mean.
quarters? Come on, this is important
Or
to me.
we could start there before we.
So you have
Let's go
on
upgrade
this
the ship
ship.
now.
Let's
dog.
go. Let's go.
It's
Well,
roughly.
Let's go for a walk.
Now, quick question here: is the back raised where the wheels at for the ship?
Yes. You want it up front or in back? I'll let you labor wise.
Right back.
Back,
Oh, what?
wheel.
And are the captain's quarters behind that wheel? Is that where the room?
no captain quarters on this one?
Are you guys still streaming?
Yes.
I'm angry.
But this is what you're at right now. You have 8 rooms below. There's a long hallway in the center. The stairwell to get down is actually up in front. There's only one stairwell, which Grippa has mentioned. Usually you want 2, because that way in a fight, if something collapses in, you don't want anybody getting trapped in back that can get up to the deck to help. Total 8 rooms in the mid-level. There are 2 cargo holds, but the first one almost isn't even a cargo hold. That front of the ship, which is one reason why you're so unaerodynamic right now, front is like ripped off. So it's nearly just this square. There's just ragged pieces of metal and wood sitting up front. But you do have two side-mounted deck cannons and a front cannon here, which is your main
Got
damage
holes
dealer.
everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Holes
worth
in
getting.
the ship.
Maybe we shouldn't get too connected to this ship because our ship can change rapidly. Because we could just go and
Steal one.
do the real air pirate way and
Murder
get a
someone
good
and take
one.
their
That
shit.
is true.
yeah.
What are the laws and regulations in the civil on murdering people and obtaining their property?
We could find some
Against
other
the
air
law.
pirates.
And what about murdering other pirates and taking their property?
If it's commissioned by a guild or the Freeport Society,
Fair game.
then that is actually
People have to find
Protected.
out.
no, what is it called? That's you get a letter of mark,
Privateer?
so that's where you're a privateer, but it's not called piracy. It's called
Privateer.
privateering,
Yeah.
I guess.
Legal pirate.
Legal pirate.
Yep.
If you are commissioned to go out and hunt either other pirates or pirate for other factions. So which obviously gets you in trouble with that faction if you privateer their stuff, but it can put you in good graces with the other ones.
If they find out, you privateer their stuff.
That's true.
Yep.
You're right.
leave no
A
witnesses.
ship on the ground doesn't tell any
And
tales.
make them walk the gangplank. And it is
So you're gonna go buy that like $80 airship mini, right? At Tops.
Yeah, that tops. It's that fanfare
Of
too.
course he's gonna get it. He's very
Yeah,
high.
both. Yep.
Oh
good
no!
To be fair, if this takes off and is actually good, then might have to cop that thing.
Real talk.
I might. If you guys are really wanting it, I might chip in a little bit, but I'm just not gonna outright buy it.
Nah,
No,
what's
that'd
gonna
be
happen
something
is
No,
else.
no, right.
Well,
No,
what's gonna happen
that's
is
why more
we're all
people are
gonna-
for.
We're all gonna
Yes.
chip in 100, and then we're just gonna be like, oh, all right, 3D printer.
Oh, 3D printer ship, yeah. Oh, shit.
Didn't we all chip into that? 4 months ago when we first talked about it. And I've gone nowhere from there.
I'm very disappointed. I'll put in my 100 right now. I ain't a bitch.
Who's the bitch?
I am the bitch. I'd have to see.
Oh, he's the fuck. You're the bitch.
Because then we
Come
can be like,
on.
oh, what does it exactly look like? Oh, yeah, perfect. Let's make sure we get that file. Design it perfectly.
Oh, it would be so fucking cool to do that.
Well, I don't know shit about design on a 3D printer, so
Levi does. We'll make Levi too.
Does Levi? Does he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I know there's a thing at the Votech for it.
Damn. So yes, We're discussing this because we could just, it'd be great to improve this ship, yada yada, this ship, yada yada, but we could just go ahead and go
Get
get
a new
another ship.
Risky to do it though while we're here.
Correct. Well, we can't do it right here. We'd have to go out.
Do you think it's that easy? I've been waiting my whole life to get back into a ship.
Well, it's because you didn't have a ship.
That is
You gotta have a ship to find the ship.
Right. And us.
Yes. There's a bottom floor of the investment you have to do on this, and you just hadn't reached it before.
Yeah. But thanks to us,
We go there.
we're there. And now, we're getting even higher. Because now, we have angel eyes.
Is that what they call you?
I'm not with you guys, or you guys walk up.
I talk about it.
Because I am at the very
I
front
may
of the
have
ship.
gestured-
Whether you're here or not,
hands
you
behind
talk
my
to
back,
Yeah, I
looking
talked
around.
about him, and I gestured as to where the last place I see him take off.
No, there we go.
So, what do we want to do about it? We can find scrap and parts in the desert. I know a few spots, and
We could do
truth
that
be
for
told,
now.
there's
and then
so
we
many
can
fights.
Get something usable to take. Commandeer another ship
Correct.
if we must.
At least get ourselves to where we could do jobs. Get something. I agree with this.
Yeah.
This sounds feasible.
Or we could try to convince someone to do a job. We could barter for it, maybe with future services or other things. I've seen that work. If you fix my ship, I'll do this with my ship for you. Harder to do, harder to orchestrate. Shoot!
Problem is we have no.
We could even go up and traverse the green to get good
leverage
ships.
here.
By the way, never fly over the green.
Why?
It's in the name. It's green.
Yes. The mean green,
You know nothing of
The
the history of this continent.
the air teeth.
Sounds like a duck.
I suppose you two have never been out of the caverns.
Nope.
Meh.
Well, you were. You were born out.
They don't
there.
know why they do it. I don't even know how or who. The green is a permanent no-fly zone. If you try to take an airship over there, the people of the green will shoot you down.
Who are the people?
Good question. I've never met any of them. Anybody that lands in the green is dead. It's a strict no-fly zone. Even when we have to deal with Gilbert, we go through the caverns to go through. That's why there's so many fights there. Nobody goes through the green.
So what?
They're really chill. They just get everyone high, so they never want to leave.
The green.
That's good.
And with the smoke from the cannabis, it clogs up the engines of the ships. That's why they fall.
Where does the majority of the fighting occur? In that little...
Over to the caverns.
Oh, so that'd be a great spot to get a lot of scrap.
That's what I've been saying.
It's just gone over.
Well, then we're all in agreement then.
I say we go there and figure out why the fuck that has not collapsed in on itself.
We can fly. We can make it happen. We could see somebody on the way there.
What?
I guess you'd have to roll like local knowledge geography to know about that.
Oh.
Because it's not like you guys have a fucking map
No.
sitting in front of you right now. That,
Yeah,
that's
it's
just,
right there.
I'll pull out my map.
We haven't.
No!
We haven't seen the penis girl yet, so no,
We haven't.
you don't get it. Alright.
Fuck.
But you would know there's some odd rock formations that are I guess you wouldn't call them strange because you grew up with them.
Yeah.
But you question the geology of the area of the caverns. There's some crazy rock formations. A lot of them are actually pretty geometric, which is very different from the surrounding mountains.
Abstract, if you will.
How strange.
Well,
We
where
must
do
go.
you recommend we go then? Grip.
The dangerous
Well, it
scrap,
depends on
correct? Where the
what
battles
type of
are heavy.
scrap we want.
Oh, the dangerous kind.
If you want to build a ship more like the Death Cloud, which I certainly wouldn't recommend because I wouldn't know how the fuck it goes on,
Perfect. The regenerating one. That's exactly what I want.
we'd go down to the southwest. Most of the ships are going to be by that region. If we want stuff that I know how to work with a little bit better, we'd go up to the northwest because that's where a lot of the fly. Of course, the closer you get to Sky Mine, the more likely we're going to come across Sky Mine people, or we're getting into a fight. The safest place to fly and not get in the middle of a ship fight is the exact center of the caverns.
Where's the sky?
However, again, risk reward. If you want to go where the fighting is, that's where the scrap is.
I have to go by the fighting.
Yeah, we gotta do
I
that.
think the fighting is the way to go.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah. So
We can try to keep her down low, but the closer you get these ships to the ground, the harder it is to keep the damn thing off.
we can put it up.
Air
in the sky.
currents down there and blow it around.
We can keep it up in the sky. I'm not that scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be terrified when I go make that jump check or roll a 1 and I have a long way to contemplate my
You
life.
are a good character.
I'm gonna roll better this time, bitch. Oh.
By the way, what is the new lad? What does he want to do? Is he just wanted to be on a ship, or we just let him on? I don't. What's the thought process?
I believe he said he was requiring passage. He was traveling upon the ship.
Mm-hmm. This was the ship for him.
This was it. This is the one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be standing, meditating at the front. And I meditate just standing, hands behind my back, looking out. I'm gonna try to commune with my my spirit
He looks up from the
owl thing.
Strange lad.
So essentially, where I'm going for my character hook here is that the stars told me I need to go do something, but I don't know what it is yet. They just said get on a ship and go somewhere.
And this was
I don't know where it is,
Yeah.
But you
but
listen.
I know where a boat was.
I do as the stars command.
Decent. That's, so I suppose we could let him know. We can go now then, or do we need any dire, drastic supplies like rations and things like that?
Rations, rope is always good on a ship. I got excited thinking about all the stuff we could do to it, but the Goblin Boy was right. Probably rations, food,
As
things
always.
like that is first.
As usual.
If we go down, which we might in this ship, we could be stuck out in the middle of the caverns, no food, no water. And
False.
an old dwarf with barely one leg to stand up. More than one leg to stand up. Barely.
Barely.
And oh, speaking of which, I have no idea where he's at right now.
Off innovating.
Yeah.
Well then,
Don't
We
ask
should-
what you don't want to know.
we can go get those supplies. How much do you think those would cost?
Depends on how much you want to spend, but for
50 gold.
I would say about 15, 20 gold a week, depending on how lavish you go with
We're
them.
gonna need a lot. We're gonna be gone for a really long time. About 6 months.
About 6 months.
Yeah.
I won't let it die. I refuse.
I love it.
You don't know.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's no idea.
No
An
idea.
old campaign.
He has his tradition.
Yeah.
So,
Was it Cecil campaign that died or
No,
something?
it's that tavern ship.
Oh, gotcha.
Said we
I
had a
was debating
far
where-
journey up north. A very long, or what was it?
Mm-mm. We were talking Captain Grog.
Yeah.
3 Gs.
That was 3 Gs, yeah.
And he was talking about someone that he knew. He's like, oh, I haven't seen him in a really long time.
And it was double
About
G
6
on the
months.
front.
Yeah.
About 6 months. Alright.
About 6 months.
We could go and
Mm-hmm.
spend some gold now then. Get some rations and some ropes. I can go spend 50 to make sure we have enough for at least a few weeks.
That sounds good.
I'll go do that. I'll go spend 50 for 2 weeks and some new ropes.
Make sure we get some desert hay
Oh yeah,
for the weasels.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make it happen.
Wood.
There's 2 dire weasels in the cargo hold
Mm-hmm.
used for milk.
Enormously friendly. They just
Yeah.
want love. That's all it is.
Well, we won't
I'm gonna say I looked at him but didn't see him because oh boy,
What do you expect?
Oh, boy.
I can do a lot with animals.
Whoa, easy.
We all can. We just, we just don't.
Listen, we all want to touch animals sometimes.
That's frowned upon, right? Frowned upon where we're from.
It's only now.
How do you milk them?
But yeah, you guys go out to get supplies. You would go one right, and the shopping center would be right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that would be great for general supply. Anything like, so unique items, shipping supplies, spells, everything like that, that's all the way to the right.
The other way.
Yeah, I'll just go get some quick supplies, just get some
boogie.
jerkies, and then get some ropes, and then make sure I get the hay, and then spend 50
And then
gold
probably
worth,
like a barrel of water or
and
something.
at least
too.
a barrel of water. That's probably,
Yeah.
slightly vinegared, so that way no bacteria, nothing grows in there.
You got it.
So, yeah, we'll rock it out.
And maybe some fruit. You don't want to get the scurvy.
That's right, 2 bags of orange. Alright, just to be sure I can get the extra 2 bags of orange, I'll go ahead and spend an extra 2 gold pieces. No one wants no scurvy. Supplies are dwindling. Nearly dead. So.
We need to eat the dwarfs too.
Eat the dwarf, sir! I think, as I'm carrying in the water, I think we are ready now. Are you still meditating?
Yeah, I'm communing with my spirit guide.
Angel Eyes. We are going to get scrap now. Going to improve the ship. Things will be much better. We may need to get upon another ship. Do not worry. If you cannot jump, I can toss. You are with the right crew. As I load up the rest of the ship.
I'll breathe in and let
Just
out.
showing off by just chucking stuff up the side of the boat. See, I got a strong arm.
Take a deep breath. Open my eyes. Turn to him.
Sorry, I'm sleeping.
Hello, my child.
Hello, again. So soft. Strong eyes. Angel eyes.
You ready for this throwback, Nick?
Here we
You
go.
caught me at the end of my meditation. I didn't hear a goddamn thing you said.
On the horizon, a storm of epic proportions. Let's get some scrap.
So good.
Man.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, that is throwback.
The stars have not told me where it is I am to go, so I shall wait.
Scrap bound.
Scrap bound.
Just as we start to slowly get out of the dock. Are we moving now?
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
you guys.
After a few backfires, we smoke the other boats near us. People coughing.
So good.
Oh, there was sand in that toxic smoke. Oh, I think I breathed it in.
There was.
We're still clearing it out.
I wonder if I passed
So,
along.
so as
that
we
mummy
start
wrap
backing
to
out, is there
everyone
anyone
else.
even at the wheel, or are we just like slowly?
That's
drifting
that. Who's
away?
driving?
Who
If
has
no
the
one's there,
pilot? It
I'll
has
walk
to be
over
you.
fucking do it.
I can do professional.
Somebody-
I mean, I probably would. I did before, I believe.
You did before. Whoever has the highest
Yeah.
profession sailor.
What's yours?
Probably it.
9.
I have 14.
Yeah. Would you just take the? I mean, I would probably start it.
I
jump
only
on
would
it?
if no one was at
Yeah.
it. Like, oh,
I think that's
Guess
where
I'm
I
driving.
would load up the stuff,
Yeah.
and then you guys
I'd
have a
be
ship
getting
get ready
ready,
to go.
plotting out where we're going and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I drove it before, so I wanted to expect that anyone else would drive it.
correct.
So,
Yeah.
what area are we aiming for? Are we going close to safer towards the center? Are we skirting along the green for either gnomish parts or sky forge steel?
Skyforge.
Sky
Steel,
mine
Maybe
steel.
with the gnomish
Sky
parts
Forge.
as well. I think there is great opportunity to be found there with the clash of those two.
The closer we skirt the green is the highest risk. We run risk of the green attacking, and then also running into Sky Mine and Astrophere ships.
so here's what we need to do. You go find some mithril metal, and then a white dragon, have a breed on it, and that's what we build our ship with. Simple. Quick, easy. 15 minutes.
You
And
know.
out. Baptism.
Everything's up. Second time tonight.
Just wait till the combat begins.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
So
we
you
head
see
right
Glitter
for the
side,
green.
He's like, that would be pretty cool.
Fortunately,
With
I
the
don't
great-
think we know where any white dragons are.
Correct. Where the great heads clash at the green.
All right,
Clash
so
of Demon Head.
somebody roll a d30.
Who wants it?
Actually, first, before the d30, somebody roll knowledge geography.
We'll let
Get
you
us
roll
where we
it.
need to
After
go.
last night, you get to roll them all.
No, dude,
Knowledge geography.
Don't even worry about it.
Thank God, I don't have it.
I have it, but I don't have any ranks in it.
Well, hey,
24.
As Grippa starts talking about skirting the green and going in between the Astrophere and Sky Mine, you know exactly where it is. There's a large hilly dune formation just about smack dab. You go slightly north of that, you'll know you're right in that area, but you don't want to go too far. Just a little bit north. Otherwise, you go too far, you're in the middle of the green.
Is it daytime?
It is probably. I think you guys got there.
It'd probably be
You
later in
guys
the
got
day.
there just at night, right?
I think you may be
It's
right. Yeah,
nighttime
we
right
planned on
now.
spending the night there, yeah.
Yeah, we'd be spending the night.
We
You
spent the night
probably
on our
want to
ship,
go out
can't we?
underneath the stars.
Yeah.
Oh, on the deck?
Oh, what do you mean? I'm a devout follower of the stars. I can see them all times. All right, come on. Oh, you goof.
They're burned in his memory.
Yeah,
when he
in the
closes his
caves,
eyes.
he looks up and they're still there for him.
Even in the Bellows, even in the husk of the mountain.
So I hear you guys talking where you want to go. Look up. Yes. Follow this constellation here. We'll take you where you need to go.
There's a mountain wall. Okay.
I did the arm thing still.
Yeah.
You get that much.
I know you did, but we're like, I don't see anything.
There we go.
Yeah.
I guess we'll make a mental note. All right, now we'll know tomorrow where to go. I mean, unless we're going to drive through the night,
So I'm
which wouldn't be a bad thing.
I'm gonna retroact some stuff a little bit here.
Well, I guess we'll allow it.
Here's a koshar.
I should know.
I'm pretty sure you guys made it to the Bellows in like a day last time, but with it being a flying thing, like I want the map to feel decently big. Otherwise, it's gonna be like we're going across. So I'm gonna say, even though it's technically closer, that's gonna be about a 2-day journey to go that distance on the map.
So where are we at right now? Point for me, Cecil.
You're at the Bellows right there.
We're there, and to get to the green, that's a 2-day journey.
Yeah, we're going up here.
You're going right
Oh,
there.
we're right
so that's
there.
about 2 days. So
With
we go across the whole thing.
perfect condition.
That's
Okay, I
maybe
like that.
like 2-ish weeks. And if you get a faster ship,
Depends a fast ship.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna make that Kessel run.
Oh yeah, longer journeys are always better anyway.
I agree.
You don't want to traverse the whole map in a week.
Yeah.
so it's about a 2-week map. That's about what I'm aiming for, I guess.
Weeks. Years.
Went down the wrong
Of
pipe.
course, that's without navigating around or over any mountains either.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, you either go over those mountains or you go through the greens. All right, so
I
it's
want
your
to see. So if we got to stay the night here, that means that we can still go shopping, correct?
Are you guys staying the night here, or are you guys leaving right now?
Because I want to get an instrument. If we're going to be sailing, we need to play music.
Oh my, he's right. Let's all get an instrument.
Is this
I'm
Sons
ready.
of Brand all over
What are
again?
you getting?
We all get an instrument.
Am I being invited to go to an instrument?
Yes, you're part of the crew.
Yeah. You overhear us, of course.
Part of the ship.
Everyone should get one then if we are getting one.
That sounds like what you want to play.
I love
It's
you,
our
goddamn hurdy-gurdy. But it doesn't fit my character at all.
Maybe the pipes or the flute.
I'm trying to think
Star-
I like to think as a small goblin, I'd have the accordion.
Yeah, it's so good, the tiny accordion.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we
We
probably
go up Sea of Thieves.
Play
It's
music
got
on
different
The
instruments on
finger
Wow.
thimble.
it. Yeah.
Ding ding.
That's solid.
I'm almost feeling like a small heart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Angelic.
He's got some pipes.
Okay.
Bagpipes.
Yeah. Harmonica.
Oh, harmonica. That's what the huge Goliath is going to use, the tiniest little harmonica. Yes, that's how
He
it's going
just
to
blows the
go.
whole thing at once, so there's never any change in sound.
Wow.
Good with rhythm, though.
Yeah.
The only thing changes is when I breathe in.
Just get the war jumps. Get the full set.
Oh my god. Get the quads.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
hurt the war crier.
Or just like the big one in the middle.
Oh my gosh. I don't have any ranks to put in this, just so you know.
The xylophone.
But I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait.
We will eventually.
Alright, so, I don't know what to
Where
pick.
does that go off
It's
of?
either going to have to be
Perform.
the... Yeah.
I think it's charisma, yeah. So you'd probably be pretty good at it.
Could be.
Mhm. I'd be decent. I get +3 charisma.
So, I can't turn it up too loud.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's either going to be the harmonica or I get those quad drums and just go
I think
wild.
quad drums seem
So
And don't even
that-
get any sticks, just use my hand. I'm a monk.
That is going to be
Hang
a
on.
venture to the far
Hear me out.
right, to the
Hear me out.
specialty item section.
Hear me out. Quad bongos.
I'm doing it.
Like DK dog.
We're over here talking about sea shanty, and the man brings up bongos. This is a Caribbean sea shanty.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we can make it work. Somehow
it'll work as long as we're playing.
harmonizes
The same stuff.
perfectly.
It's gonna work
Eventually.
now.
Right now
We'll see
it's
what the
just
rolls
shit.
are gonna be.
It's gonna be rough for
Yeah.
now.
So yeah, I'm getting
I mean,
5 big
there's
bongos.
percussion in Sea of Thieves.
I got
There's also a goddamn banjo, so I mean,
There's a band.
you can make anything sound good.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's how it's gonna be.
All right. So what is it? What instrument is everybody looking for?
5-headed bongo. I wield the Hydra
What's the
bongo.
technical term for the small?
One between the legs.
Oh, I know there is a term.
Underneath
I know the
and
term
above.
is. I'm getting a
Gonna get
tiny
wild.
accordion.
What's
Small
the
size
what's the fucking?
accordion.
It really
What's
does.
that called? Is that a mouth harp?
Huh?
Is that called a mouth harp?
It's called
Oh.
You can do both. You could
Juice
get that
harp?
thing that mounts
Chin
on your
bow, I
neck
think
so
is
the
what it's
harmonica's
called.
in front
You
of
could.
you as
It's
you
like a
bongo.
one-man band.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's gonna be
I'm
about
spending the rest of
5
my
gold
gold on
per
this.
instrument.
Good. I'm
Per
glad I
instrument?
spent 10.
Per instrument. Yep.
How much for a masterwork instrument?
100 gold.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
We need money for the ship. We bought some instruments.
You guys have really shiny instruments. What happened?
Decisions were made.
Well,
Choices. We have our priorities.
time to put this charisma to work, I guess, because I only got.
So with
50
the masterwork
gold.
instrument, don't forget we get +1.
Can I take it
to our
off?
check.
Good.
Start playing and see if I'm just amazing at this.
Both of mine are masterwork.
Oh,
Roll
God,
to see how
200.
good you're doing.
17.
You're doing well. What are you playing?
The small harp.
The small harp.
You figure out
You're
the
pretty
name
dang
of
good
the
at it. You feel like you got a good sense of. It takes you a little bit, but then you once you know how the notes work, you're doing pretty good
All right.
melodies. I
I'll
mean,
drop my 50 gold. Will this cover it?
for a masterwork harp.
I'm not good with money. I don't know value.
No, that would not cover it. You'd probably need twice. that.
Hmm.
You could have one of these harps.
I'll play one of those harps. Oh, shit.
Much worse. The other harp is just so much more ornate. It's tuned better. The notes are clear.
You
That
see-
harp sounds muddy.
You see both of us get the more expensive instruments.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got 2 of them.
Hmm.
He literally only has 50 gold. He can't
I only
afford
have
it.
50 gold.
Oh, God. We'd have no idea.
Do we overhear this conversation?
Yes.
Oh.
Are you? So did you say that you don't have enough for the other one? Or did you say...
I put my goal on the thing with the good one
Yeah.
and said, "Is this good enough?" And he said,
How much more do you need?
Yes, we could help you.
You're part of the crew now. We trust you with our lives.
"I'll look at the shopkeeper."
Answer the men.
Is that a charisma check or how much more? He needs 50 more gold.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
25? 25?
25 each.
Yeah.
25 each.
Sure, you got it now.
Ah.
Give it
Yeah.
to Bro.
Thank you, my children. Grab their heads and kiss them.
Oh.
Get a little red. Blush.
Which head?
I'm already like 45-degree angle down, getting your head.
You're right. You're at perfect
I can't
level
go
for him,
anymore.
man. All you gotta do is turn that head to get him.
You're right.
You better watch out.
You better not cry when I get done. Alright. So,
We'll
yeah.
find out where they
Now that
come
we got
from.
the most important piece
A
of
wire.
this journey.
Or
Pieces.
leader.
So
LYR.
you nearly, as you guys walk out with the
LYRE.
instruments, you nearly forget all the rations and shit that you also had grabbed too. And, oh yeah, that's right.
no,
we
I
got
already
these.
loaded that up.
Oh yeah, that's
We already took care of that.
That's right. So you guys are you staying on the ship for the night?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it. Stay on the holy ship.
I'm
So
trying to play my accordion.
Oh, yeah.
you
We're
are
gonna jam it
inside
out.
the mountain underground, so it's decently cold. I mean, it's not
we have each other.
freezing, but you're a little chilly at night. I don't know if you guys got blankets and bedding or stuff too. That would probably be a little bit more gold. But also the bugs. The bugs are coming in through the holes. They'll get in. They come out at night here in the desert where you get a lot of them.
Eat the bugs, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I eat the bugs. That's my favorite delicacy. Specifically the winged ones. I don't eat the ground
So,
ones.
if
That
we're
is
staying
a
on the
fact.
ship, I'm going to need fortitude saves to see how much sleep everybody gets.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's because the bugs don't bother you at
Yeah.
all.
I was like,
Alright, let's see.
remember,
Fortitude.
I eat the winged ones because I ate the one winged one.
Probably
when
could have
you
went
needed
and
me
stayed
the
in my
furthest I'd ever
goddamn
gone,
temple,
so I just
but everyone
assumed
making ourselves
that I absorbed
comfy,
a
so
piece
I
of
might
I
it.
as
mean,
well
you
too.
could. That,
Hilarious.
if you're, that's
Nah, I'm not leaving.
you're not
If
leaving.
they're all chilling, I'm chilling.
Critical failure.
Oh, I'm
You're
25.
You're as long as you can see the stars, you're able to relax and sleep. It's almost like a lullaby for you to put you out.
Are we still
You
in the
don't-
cave?
Yeah.
I can still see the stars.
Well, that's what I mean.
Anyway.
You literally don't know if you fell asleep at all. As far as you recall, you did not fall asleep.
You're getting buyer's remorse after buying 200 gold pieces worth of instruments.
Don't you mean 250?
Yeah.
You're right.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, as far as tomorrow, skill checks and attack rolls -1. You're so tired.
Exhausted. That makes sense.
Nice.
Excellent.
Really, it's a -2. But you already get a -1 for that minus to your con.
Yeah, do I... So I don't gain anything in my
Holy
con,
shit.
right? So we're going to say no.
No, because you didn't
Yeah.
fall asleep. You also don't get that back.
Yeah. The cockins continue.
Damn.
But it. The
Which
first
spell
night
can-
on the ship.
Is that exhaustion?
You've never been more rested
Do
in
you have
your life.
exhaustion or
Is this exhaustion or is this something different? I think exhaustion is something different.
I think exhaustion is something different, but I didn't
Fatigue,
remember it.
maybe.
Yeah.
We'll call it exhaustion because I think it's -2 to attack rolls and skill checks is what exhaustion is.
pretty sure I can get a I'm pretty sure I have a restoration for that. Which spell is it, Nick? Come on.
Restoration. Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration.
So
Mhm.
L. Which one? L.
It'd probably be restoration and lesser.
Yeah, I'd have to look through the list.
This is probably restoration, lesser restoration, and greater restoration. Might not be greater.
There might be
but
something that just gets rid of exhaustion too.
Any idea on what level spell that would be?
Probably
2
1 or 2.
Two.
Yeah,
Start
probably
with 2.
2.
Oh no, you wouldn't be exhausted. You'd be fatigued.
Fatigued.
I thought fatigue was worse. Yeah, it's
Can't charge or run.
-2 to strength and dexterity. Actually,
Ooh.
Decent.
I thought
Pretty
it was
much.
skill checks, but yeah, that is. I guess that would be attack rolls and then some skill checks,
Yeah.
but then also
And
your
damage.
saves too.
And damage.
Yep.
Decent.
But you are fatigued.
You still have your yeet ability of me?
I
However,
can still eat you, yeah. I just take negative.
why it's hard to tell that it's dawn. Actually, no. We'll say the way it's facing. I know on the map it's different. The sun beams in directly. Like the morning is so bright in here because it goes through just that little slit at the base of the mountain, and everything starts to wake up. And as soon as that hits, it's like the bugs clear out. They're gone. It's almost like it evaporates them as they fly.
Damn.
Everything is slowly coming to, waking up. You can see bright red beams as they go through the holes in your ship, reminding you that there's holes in your ship, but also looking quite beautiful. Starlight.
Slowly
Start right.
munch on a ration, roll over, and go back to sleep. Now that the bugs are not bothering me.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, I
I'll get up.
suppose.
I'd say as much as I would
perfectly
love
rested.
to take greater restoration for you, I don't think I'm gonna need to cast it 6 times today.
Oh, good. That's alright.
So I'm gonna get 1 second level spell to cast.
Yeah.
I better hold on to that.
If my character would have seen you looking like shit, I probably would.
Mm-hmm.
If you going back to sleep, I ain't gotta worry about it.
Right to sleep.
That's fair. You get an hour of rest, it says. That gets rid of fatigue, but in order to get that con point back, you're going to need a full 8 hours.
Correct,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's morning.
We have travel, so you can rest during that.
Yeah, I'm gonna nap right now. That's my goal. I'll just ration.
Mhm.
Or just turn, roll over.
Get some rations, some weasel milk. We have prepared weasel milk.
You do have weasel milk for the morning.
Good.
Everybody gets a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's all we need. Very
Nutritious. Oh, it's
true.
thick and
The curds.
viscous. Ah, yeah.
still amazing though. Amazing.
Do I have ever had weasel milk?
You've never had weasel milk before, I would assume. It's a delicacy. You do know of it. It's a delicacy.
All right, we just need
You
to
see
move
us
more
drinking, and you actually see the lumps going down our throat.
Every now and then, gotta struggle with one. It's like
You
a
hear
battle.
Grandpa, I don't know if I'm drinking or if I'm chewing.
So I know it's a thing.
Oh, damn, I love it.
So I wouldn't know by drinking this that's weasel.
Does anybody say explicitly that's weasel milk?
Wow,
I think we all
what
did.
is this?
Yeah, if it's that intense, we'd probably make comments about it or something.
Drink.
Some of the healthiest you could have. Weasel milk make you strong.
A delicacy in many countries.
True.
The stars have never told me of such a thing. Where does one acquire such a delicate drink?
Straight from the teat of the weasel itself.
If you hear scurrying down below.
I can hear them. Okay, I ain't here fucking everything. Immediately leave to go try to find them.
Oh, you head down another thing. I mean,
Must not like weasel milk.
it's a little scary.
Do you drink it?
Maybe he
bottoms-
wants it straight from the teeth.
Did you drink it, or did you just walk away
Oh, I
with
drank.
it?
I drank some.
Oh, okay.
Then asked
Oh.
about it.
Oh, then
Heard the
asked about
scurrying and said, "Animals, gone instantly."
It's a little sketchy as you go below deck because the stairs go down about right here. There is literally, like, on your right, a door to nothing. Like, if the door is gone, it's wide open. If you stepped out, you fall off the ship.
Excellent.
You can continue down half the hallway to where it finally fills out in the back. This is about the only part of the ship right here that is untouched, and it's containing the weasels.
I'm gonna go fuck with some weasels.
As you open it up, I believe somebody rolled a nat 30 on their attitude, so
No,
they're
amazing.
instantly friendly.
Well, I have the fucking wild empathy too.
They already
They're already
They're in
already
love.
love you.
like
Oh, yeah.
positive attitude.
Yeah, positive attitude.
Oh, this is amazing.
As
How
opposed
big?
to
How
one
big is
club.
a dire
Let's
weasel?
change that.
A dire weasel, as I think, is it's like
Medium
90
size.
pounds.
Like a
I can ride it.
like a
I'm
Luther,
small.
like a medium-sized dog.
I thought they were medium sized. I thought we talked
I
about that.
do
I could
believe they're
literally
medium
ride them.
sized, but I think
Not
they're
that I
like
ever
90
would,
100
but-
pounds.
I could throw them like a
Dire
dart.
weasel. All right, we're looking this up. Official 3.5 D&D wiki. Dire weasel.
Might be small though. Because there are some dire animals that still are small.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I'll have to look it up. Large. Oh God.
Yeah.
I think they're large. It should tell you somewhere. on
Then
here.
we can
Medium animal. Oh my gosh, how are they? How is that medium?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say these are juveniles. They're not that big, but officially, dire weasels can grow as long as 10 feet and reach a weight of 700 pounds.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
These guys, we'll say they're like 250 pounds.
So what you're saying is they're gonna get bigger.
They're gonna get
Yeah.
They're
bigger.
strong.
Yeah.
Oh god, they got blood drain.
Yeah, I think they literally suck people dry when they bite them and shit, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They're pretty vicious. I think I debated summoning one of those with my 3-5, the magic campaign guy.
Nice.
Better summon a goddamn weasel.
But friendly.
That's crazy. It
As far
sucks
as you've
blood.
seen, there's been not an ounce of aggression in them.
That's why the milk's so
But we
good.
suck their milk, you know.
Yeah.
But-
Circle of life.
Primarily, they eat desert hay, although it is good to get them protein when you can. They'll eat like smaller animals and especially large insects.
Eggs.
So good.
No, they lay eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the dire part of them.
They make milk and then lay eggs.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The perfect
They're
specimen.
basically a walking breakfast.
Yeah.
Walking breakfast. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna nap it out.
All right. So you guys
Yeah,
start
I mean-
traveling. We'll have you keep your same knowledge geography roll. Go ahead and fly it out of here. It is kind of tight. It's a decently dangerous
12.
I rolled as well, so 21.
flight out of the mountain here. So 21?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you do it pretty good. Bigger ships would have a lot of trouble getting out of here, but it's as long as you know what you're doing,
It's all me.
you can get in and out of this, in and out of the Bellows.
I'll only spend a few hours with the weasels. We'll keep it light.
Only
today.
a few hours.
He's getting his fill.
Yeah, they enjoy fetch. They go around. It's a decent sized cargo hold for them, so they're not too cramped up. Probably about a 300 square foot little cargo hold.
Can we trust them loose on the ship? Are they that good and that well mannered?
You don't know if they're that well mannered. They're very nice, but I don't know about well
I've
mannered.
only known them for like a day and a half.
Still children. For Pete's sake.
No children. Alright. I just don't know if they're going to eat themselves off the ship. I'm tired of this life of them suckling my teat.
I don't
Yeah.
blame them.
Alright, well, this is gonna change my spells.
Especially the male one.
I'm gonna change my spells. Bless weasel milk.
Because it doesn't say I need to do it at the same time, so I can rest to regain my spell slots and then take an hour
Yeah, when you pray,
to
is
get
when
my
you...
meditate
Yeah.
to get my spells. Commune with the spirit.
Uh-huh.
So I'll definitely be taking speak with animals today.
Oh god.
So I hope you got some voice lines lined up for these fuckers.
I'll have to figure stuff out. Did you guys name them? I forget. I don't.
Well, I can figure out their names.
Mm-hmm.
The question is if we can speak their names in our
I think you
human
named
tongue.
them something that was
In
like
our humanoid tongue.
it was like a slight variation. Like it was like Freda and Freda.
I think I do remember something about that.
Yeah.
They were G's, because we were like, let's just keep up the G's, because we have Gilbert and Grippa. They were G's something. I can't remember what the hell
Was
it
it
was.
Gertrude and Gertrude?
It may have been. I can't remember. I don't have it written down. But I remember that it was G's, because we were laughing at everyone's name fucking G's in this. Minus me and you.
That sounds canon.
It's a
We
first
don't do
level
it.
spell.
Let's make that up.
I think it was an
Word,
old
I
lady
follow
name. It was like Grelda.
Yeah. Gisa and Geralt.
Grendel now. Grendel and Grendel.
Grendel and Grandel. All right, there we
Do
go.
it.
Sold.
They're going to be like,
We ain't gonna write that down, so we're gonna forget again. We're gonna rename him
they
again
named
next
us
session.
these stupid names. We are the children of kings.
Yeah.
We'll never know. Only him.
That's our true name.
That's their companion name.
All right, so you're taking
So,
the ship
I'm
out.
gonna be burning all of my ranger spells, so let them speak with animals.
Sounds about right.
Oh god,
Why not?
that sounds about right.
Oh yeah. I was gonna be down there for hours.
Okay.
I won't be able to talk to them for hours, but
Friend, new, smell good. Friend.
oh, beautiful. What is your
Probably
name?
do only have like an intelligence of 1 or 2.
That makes sense.
Pretty sure it's
That makes
10.
sense, yeah.
Grenda. What were the two?
Grendel and Grandel.
Grendel.
Yep, Grendel,
Grendel.
Grendel.
Grendel. Grendel. Grendel. Grendel. Friend.
And you,
Grendel.
also beautiful.
Grendel.
They're like Pokemon. They just keep saying their name over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I would just love and
Fun.
snuggle for
Feels
hours.
Feels nice. Nice. Scratch.
Oh,
Bite.
Death. They roll around, fight each other for a minute.
you go down and check on me. I'm just like a raisin.
But yeah, not too much in it. It's hard to carry on a conversation. They don't have the mental aptitude for that. But seem very friendly. Anyone that comes down, friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're out. You're controlling the ship.
Yeah.
I'm in shanties to myself.
You've noticed that.
Ooh. Can't be too loud, but yeah.
You notice that there's a few holes patched not with metal but with rope. As Gilbert's went around and he's just tied twine and stuff together. But it's real tight so you can actually step on it.
And
But
every
you
now
don't
and
have a
then-
danger of falling through, and much to Grippa's chagrin.
Every now and then you hear Grandpa go, God damn it!
And then you hear a chuckle.
There's a rope on the ship. What? Well, I guess I can walk here now, but why is it here?
As a matter of fact, if you're up and about, you'll see him on the cargo hold working on the door that's just open to nowhere.
Nice.
Passionate, so we don't get sucked out of it.
So, as we're traveling with you asleep, you in the
Yeah.
weasel room, D30.
Whose turn is it?
I don't think
Has
it's rolled
anyone
yet.
ran one?
No.
We roll to see who rolls.
I'll roll it. I'm the only one doing stuff right now.
Yeah, no,
Fair enough.
You roll it.
Yeah, it's a 30.
There
You charged up this D30 all last night.
You need this?
That's a 35 overall.
Oh, God.
Take out all the bad ones.
We
Leave
might
that
as well
30.
do it at the start of the campaign. As you guys are going, you see instantly a dwarven ship and a gnomish ship in front of you. The dwarven ship almost glistens in gold and steel, firing, and the cannons, you notice, fire off all in kind of a strange sequence. Just.
Oh god.
I have one question.
Yes.
Is the gnomish ship just a giant mushroom with a helicopter?
It's a tree in space.
It is not. It is actually a
tree in space. Those are the elves.
It looks like a conglomerate of stone,
no elven
wood, and
empire. They
steel.
went to space.
And as these cannonballs are shot at it, you see springs and things fly out, kind of slow down and deflect some of the cannonballs, and it takes some damage. And then arms and things pop off from springs from everywhere. The cannon shoots from this angle, from that angle, from this angle. Almost exact opposite to the dwarven ship. No sense of clockwork or anything at all. It's just wherever they can get a shot out or in. In fact, you see, it looks like a large log has actually been shot, not even a cannonball, smashes into the dwarven ship. The gnomish ship was able to avoid a lot of the damage just by genesing things and trying to swat away the cannonballs. Dwarven ship was able to avoid so much damage because it just mostly bounces off.
We need to get magic cannonballs, so when they hit the ship, it's like a fireball goes off. Enchanted fireball or cannonballs.
As each ships do one more volley, and each ships pop each other's balloons. You see a gnomish one just looks like it gets the perfect angle under the dwarven ship armor, and the dwarven ship has a fat ball stove in the gnomish ship, and both directly in front of you.
I wake up falling out of my cot. Oh god!
Leaning over that hole.
Thank God there's rope here now.
Awareness.
Everything.
A lot.
We get shot.
No.
The dwarven ship and the gnomish ship destroy each other directly in front of you and are plummeting towards the earth.
Oh, hello. Time for work, boys.
Crank the wheel.
Yeah.
You hear "time for work, boys," and a bunch of cannon fire as you hear.
Did I get my hour of sleep or no?
Groan. Not at all. Well, you got your hour, not your 8 hours.
Okay.
Well, I'll head up there and see what's going on.
Yeah, time to get up and get moving, I guess.
We got some
As you hear Gilbert
ships down over there.
Oh, perfect.
Boy, I'm pointing us directly at where they at.
I see. I see. That's your superior ship there, Agrippa, falling. Hey, it took down the gnomish ship too.
Down we go too. Which one will we go to first?
Which one's
You're,
closer?
you're driving.
They're pretty
Equal
equally,
distance.
Well, we'll go to
equal.
the dwarven one because that's the one we want more materials from.
Correct.
Isn't your one dude a dwarf?
Yeah, we have a dwarf and a gnome,
So you
one
might-
from each one.
Oh, so what needs to happen is you guys go with the dwarf, and I'll go
With the
with the
gnome.
gnome, and then we're gonna get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I split the party. It's a great idea.
I like your idea.
Take the weasels with you.
I mean, are they going anywhere?
You do
We
feel
could
like
probably go to both.
as you're
Yeah.
speaking with the weasels, it does seem like they would want to get out.
I mean, we could go to one, clear it.
That's why I don't do a good idea.
Go to the that
If we're
one,
getting
clear it, and
resources,
see.
we're gonna need all of us rather than just like 2 or 3 of us.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially with Grippo with one leg.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the dwarven one.
And we need you because you're strong as fuck to carry shit.
You're right, just in case something comes along.
Yeah. Well, I just mean to carry the shit back to the ship because I can't carry anything.
Yeah,
I got a -1
We
strength.
might find another
Small
furnace.
size.
We might. That was a good roll. It's time for a good furnace.
Let's just take all 3 of them and duct tape them together.
That's the plan.
yeah.
If I had a spell that could do it, I would do it.
Good.
So I know these weasels want to get out and run around.
Yes, you do know the weasels probably would appreciate getting out and running around, but they seem happy with their current living situation.
Well, obviously, as you've learned so far, my guy has no idea of, like, boundaries. So I'll have no problem just letting these fuckers out to go.
So you
As
guys
we're going to the
Now we're
ground.
plummeting to the earth once we're down.
Yeah, once you're done, you guys go. You notice that airships actually, because of controlled descent, you want to make sure it doesn't go too fast. You actually usually go down slower than what you actually go up.
Gotcha.
But it takes a while as you guys go down the remains of the 2 ships. Let's do. You
Is there
did get a
anyone down
30.
there? You guys see?
Do one
Yeah.
1d30 just to see what kind of remains are we looking at here.
Natural 30. Wow.
Oh my god!
That's the kind of remains we look at.
Well,
What are you gonna do?
Nearly exactly as the first ship was. It's
He's ready for it. You want it?
I
You
swear,
want
that's
it.
a goddamn natural 1, I swear.
You know who else does
Pete.
that?
Oh, God. Nearly you find the ship's in the same condition that you found this one. With 1 tune floating, the majority of the ship is there. The dwarven ones, it's furnished. Well, I was just at the dwarven one right now.
Yeah, we're just
Its furnace looks a little damaged, which is probably as far as the inner workings, the biggest part. But you have as much scrap as you need. You have good scrap armor, like great plating. You have some of the guns you can recover. Probably 2 cannons you can put directly on the front of the ship, better than your cannon.
Are there enough chickens on this that hypothetically, if we were in a boat, we'd be drowning in them?
You'd not be drowning in the chickens, but there are live chickens and other food preserves on there, so you don't have to just eat rations.
Are there any dwarves still alive that we have to make sure?
I don't want to eat a dwarf.
There are no dwarves.
That's the short pig.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You see one dies just as you get there.
Looks like it's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah.
You do also find
How much whiskey?
a boarding device. It's a contraption that goes on the side of a ship. When you want to board, it shoots a long plank out about 30 feet and smashes into the other ship's hull and attaches.
Nice. Better get that.
That's true. We're taking it.
Taking
We
that?
take, no,
Alright.
what can we take here? And at
Yeah.
what point in time would it be?
Are
would
we
it
able to spend
behoove
time
us-
on this? I mean, we're gonna hurry because who knows who
Correct.
else saw this, but
At
we're
what
gonna try to
time?
get as much time on this as we can.
And when would it behoove us to, instead of staying here grabbing scrap, we could go check out the gnome ship too? I think eventually we should check that. Are we stuck only getting from one?
So you'll check this one out. What you could do is just leave like Grippa here to start piecing stuff out, and then go to the gnomish ship.
I mean, at least to check it out. We can, if there's nothing there, we can come back to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know?
I got you.
Yeah. What we got on the other one?
The other one's just about as good. I mean, you can roll another D30 if you want, but it's
I mean, I don't really want to, but I mean, I can. If
roll
Roll.
one more. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not gonna get any worse.
I don't know why you're nervous for. You're obviously gonna get a 30.
Yeah.
There's no way you
3 in
don't.
a row.
It's gonna land right in front of Cecil. That's +2 as well.
Oh my
29.
god! It almost went 30.
31.
31.
Hey, we would have tied.
That's hilarious.
So
Wow.
same thing. It looks like almost the only casualty was the personnel.
How's
From
their
there,
furnace?
from there you find arms. There's actually ship arms that extend out of the ship that
Bunch of
provide.
dwarven arms.
Huh?
Just a bunch of gnome arms.
Oh no!
That spring out and shoot, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll
Yeah.
spring. Well, also ones for extreme maneuverability. That anytime you really need to, rather than speed, you need to dodge, swim, move. They're extendable, almost like wings.
That
come
would
out.
be good for
Well, I guess.
maneuverability.
And a set of wings that provide additional sails if you just want to go straight. But you'll be less maneuverable when those
So
are
at this
out.
point, is
I
it
guess
worth
we should.
repairing our
That's what I
ship?
was
We
gonna
just
say. I guess
take
we
one of
should have
these.
seen if these were in better shape than our ship was.
Because then we could take the fireness out of our ship and just say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
Furnace works in either of these.
You could do that. However,
it's going to take too much to attach the furnace too long.
it would probably take.
Or
probably
we
the
could
sa-
repair one of their furnaces.
I think it took Grippa like over a day to put the one in here.
It'll take a while. The only thing is,
Take a
keep in
while.
mind you will be flying in either a Skymine sanctioned ship or a Gnomish sanctioned ship.
Unless
So-
we change it
So we're gonna
drastically.
make-
unless you change it drastically.
Yeah, so
So we better
it's gonna
just
be a
grab
fight
the
on
parts
site
and
for the other two.
eat 'em on
So
our
what we
ship
need to
and
do
book
is
it
just
back
merge
and
the
put
best
'em on.
qualities of each, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably just going to take the cannons off the dwarven ship, I'm assuming. Take most of the armor,
Arms.
whatever we can save. Take the boarding thing.
the
So
chickens?
how many cannons? We better be writing this down.
So we had 3 right now.
Yeah, two major cannons that you find.
Where's my paper?
And that's just from the dwarven ship. And then 2 additional side cannons.
So 3 major.
Mm-hmm. And then on the Gnomish ship, you find 2 Gnomish arm cannons, which are good for flank shots or hitting critical spots on ships. Helps you get angles. And then you also find a back flak on the Gnomish ship. So if ever you're getting chased, it's a gun that shoots a lot of flak, shrapnel in the air that hopes to chew up a ship that's going to be behind you, and the best hope it's going to hit one of their tunes and knock them down. But pretty much only effective when you're being chased.
Something comes behind us. I'm just going to Thor Ragnarok it and just jump back there, destroy their balloon, jump to the next one.
What was the second part of the dwarf? The 3 major cannons and
I better get back there and help.
3 major cannons, 2 side cannons.
2 sides.
Mm-hmm. So now you have a total of 4 side cannons.
You'll jump with me, and then midair just throw me at the other ship. So we can both of them.
I ain't going to make it.
But you will. Jumping between
So total we should have 3 major, 2 arm shots, 1 backfire, and 4 sides.
Whips down, gets me.
Do we have a major
I got you, you're coming along.
You had 1 cannon on the front and 2 on the side is what you had before all this.
So does that count? Is that a major? Or those majors are bigger? I take it,
those
yeah?
majors are bigger, yeah.
So we just have. So we only have 1 in the front right now.
You'll have 3.
If I take that running class
just
and
got.
spend my feats getting that running class,
Well, 3
I'll
in the
have
front?
no limit on my jump.
Well, you found 2.
Oh, God.
You had
Any
1.
jump I
You have to
take,
get a running
So I take it.
start.
Are we
Any
just
run-
taking
any
these
jump
off
I
of the
make
ships and putting them
counts
on
as a
ours,
running
and then
start.
getting the fuck
Oh,
out,
shit.
then putting them
That's
on?
kinda
Or are we taking the time to put everything on out here?
I think we're gathering it up. We're probably not going to be able to put
Yeah,
it
we're
on.
just chucking the shit in there and getting. ready.
I'm assuming
Right?
we're just getting as
No,
much
no.
as
I
we
mean,
can.
tell me. It's your.
We're
I'm not playing.
We're getting as much as I think we should get as much as we can from each ship. Don't worry about putting it on now. We could put it
No,
on.
every time. We need to get somewhere more safe.
We
Correct.
can, if we take more time here, I can fix the front cargo hold, and we can take everything we need and then leave. But we got to fix the front cargo hold, or we can take a decent amount.
How long will it take to fix our cargo hold? Hour?
Full day.
So what you're saying is, if,
I pretty much have to redesign the skeleton of the front of it, of the ship.
what if you had help? Or that's with help.
That's with me and Gnome.
I will commune with the stars.
He's
See
not
what the
much
stars
help,
tell
but
me.
he's at least there. He can hold the flashlight for me.
I like that idea. Because
Yeah,
we could start
I like
loading
that.
everything up, I guess, if necessary. Start picking things
We
off.
can defend it for one night.
I
mean, why
trust
not?
you guys are confident enough to take pieces apart.
Yeah.
I am good at ripping things apart.
For the dwarven ship, it's pretty straightforward. That's literally everything is almost modular, screws in, screws out, fixed perfectly. The Gnomish ship, it's take him with you. Take Gilbert with you.
That's fair. So yeah, he's gonna design. He's gonna spend that day, I guess, if we're in agreement, and then we're gonna start gathering the cannons, all this bullshit.
In the dwarven ship, has anybody checked? Well, I guess you. The cargo hold for each ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming when we went through it,
Yeah.
we'd have to.
So let's
We
do some.
would've
Let's,
checked
let's
to
do
make
some.
sure
D-
everyone
let's do
was
some
dead.
D-hundo rolls. Give me the. Give me that D&D.
So, Mr. DM,
Yes,
what do
sir.
the stars tell me about waiting here?
You better whip out that artifact.
What do the
roll them
stars
30s.
tell you? Do you have a commune or a clairvoyance
Yeah, I
spell?
get my well, not
Evil.
commune. I get my
That white
spirit.
one?
Whatever the fuck it's called, the spirit
Not
owl
the
thing.
metal one. Just
Spirit
the
owl?
Oh,
I'm not actually casting a spell.
I haven't seen. Oh, I do.
one. Up there.
You feel like everything should be fine.
So you don't have to tell me the truth either. You know, you just fucking.
You feel like everything should be fine, but there's a little bit of you have a tiny bit of anxiety about it, but it's almost
penis.
maybe giddiness. Maybe giddiness.
The guy's like borderline schizophrenic.
Oh shit!
He just hears things.
He's got the tizzle.
That's
I don't hear
Oh,
things, sir.
okay.
I hear the stars.
perfect.
Okay.
That sounds about right. All right, let's roll some D-hundos here.
D-hundos.
So go first. It's my turn.
You go, sir.
34. Not very hard.
This is the best song for this moment right now.
This is.
Roll a
That's what I was
D12.
saying. Under a tide of chicken. Two.
Two.
I thought it was
Two
cool
arts.
first.
No, sir. That is 2,000 gold pieces that you found.
Better write down. That's what you got.
Next D-Hundo.
Ooh.
I'll let you
Good,
have
sir.
it. Oh, he's getting a whitey.
The other one's way too damn fucking heavy. I don't want to fuck up my box.
You're right.
Yeah,
With the metal one.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so nice. But yeah.
32.
32.
34.
Roll 4d6.
These are arch.
And then a D-Hundo for you as well.
Shit.
You right. Roll high.
How are these
90.
chickens?
6.
Woo! Alright.
It's like golf. The lower the better, right?
Right. Nothing.
19
Like
for
you
my,
get 1d4 mundane.
D6. I rolled really dark knife. Like I'm rolling stats.
What would you roll? Oh, fucking 13?
No.
Oh,
19.
I didn't see that other one. 19? You find 19 gems.
That's 1,900 gold. Isn't it? Or are those 500? No, they're 100 each, right? Yeah.
I think I'm selling my pretty rocks.
We'll give you
I have one gem.
just for that.
Do you have one gem? I have one gem written down in my inventory. Just one gem. That's all it is. I don't know where we got it, but I have one gem written down.
So how are these chickens?
They're good.
They're decent chickens.
They're less intelligent.
They're enough
than
for us
dire
to eat
weasels.
off of.
They're those chickens that have the really fat legs.
I'm not trying to talk.
Fat.
Why are you scoring
Oh,
us?
God.
You
Other than that,
find
they're just the same.
an additional off of the dwarf that died in front of you was wearing a ring of feather falling.
You need that.
Let me go ahead and grab that.
Yeah, I'm going to be able to maneuver myself with my whip eventually.
Just in case. Yeah. Next level.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's level 3 ability.
Is it
And-
really?
4 levels away. But still,
In the back
it's not
cargo
that
hold,
far away.
you see a strange deck of cards. It's tradition. Every first D30 roll for loot in a campaign.
Admittedly, we rolled 2 in a row.
You nearly rolled 3 in a row.
We did. There was no.
In fact, you
Yeah,
rolled
30,
really
30,
shit.
If it had been 3,
29.
he would have taken out
You got
2
a
of the
level
mad cards.
16 loot for that.
Ridiculous. Here we go. So, who touches it?
Who touches it first? And how do you guys like
I
doing
see it, but
Do you
I'm
like
telling
picking
him
from
it's
the
there.
top,
Walk away.
or do you like laying them out?
Oh, you better lay him out.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
the
I
best
love
way.
laying them
that,
out.
that way I can pick my tuckins.
Pick how we get fucked.
Who touches it first? Who's going through the loot?
Are we rolling the D30? See who touches it first?
Yeah, you guys want to roll? I don't want to
feel
touch
like
it first.
whoever
Go
touches
ahead.
it first usually does it best.
Go ahead.
Well, I should probably point out, I don't
Whoever-
know if I'm even with you guys right now. I'm with the fucking chickens. We buy the chickens? I don't know.
Well, they had chickens on the ship,
I mean,
so
Does it come
Rather
up once you
ship?
grab it?
yeah.
You grabbing it first, right?
Oh, good. Cool.
You right there. We ain't even got a roll. We already know you
If
grab
it were
it.
me, like I said, I always.
Oni Night Haunter. Night Haunter.
Oh god, I forget how many there are of these.
Yeah. Took up the. Oh, these are big too. This is our first time using these ones, isn't it?
So, question: do these chickens have a positive attitude right now, or do I need to roll some wild empathy?
They have a fairly positive
Oh, that's a full
attitude.
deck of
They're
cards, 52,
Fairly
isn't
positive
it?
or positive?
No, it is not.
Oh,
Neutral.
that's right. It's not. Yeah.
I would bond with the
It's
chickens.
fine.
the bond with
It's
the
a tarot
chickens.
card, so probably what, 23?
The chickens have an
I need to
extremely
think.
positive
Yeah.
attitude.
How many
now.
you getting?
They're
24?
they're glad to be off of the dwarven ship, from what you can.
24.
Very no.
29 with my luck.
Oh jeez.
We'll just go grab them all.
So as you approach and you're
Yeah.
looting stuff out, you hear mortal. I offer you a reward or death or chance.
Reward it is. I'll take that.
You'll take the reward.
Yeah.
Well,
No-
you'll
no
have to
death.
draw and select your fate. How many tries at fate would you like to draw?
Not really gambling if you don't do at least 2.
At least.
No, 2.
5.
All of them.
Depends on what you end on.
Yeah.
Where will you start with?
Oh gosh.
That's
Oh,
a tasty
gosh.
one. That's a tasty one. Oh yeah, get that book, boy. You know you want it.
So I'll grab that one first.
Yeah, because you might have to shuffle.
Yeah.
We'll see.
The
Well, I gotta look at what.
Yeah, because these don't actually.
Isn't there a
have-
list in there?
in the DMG? Yeah.
Oh no,
Right.
those are just the cards.
Those are just the cards.
Yeah, the DMG had because.
Oh, you can say them out loud. We might know them.
The
What was the first
Uriel.
Uriel and the
The
visor.
vizier.
The Vizier, you'll be able to avoid one thing.
I think the Uriel.
Oh, that's the
bad.
nope card?
Yeah, I think that's the nope.
The
card.
nope
I get
card.
that one
now.
a lot.
That's the second one.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's a second card too.
Yeah, it's like because I think I drew that one second.
That's a great one.
I want to see what they look like.
These are cursed items. I think artifacts are after cursed items.
Yeah, here we go. The Uriel.
Yeah.
Uriel.
It's pretty dope looking.
Almost looks like Medusa.
Oh yeah.
It does. It reminds me of Medusa with a double chin. Double chin Medusa.
I'm gonna find it for you. It might have a different name under the tarot card.
I think it's supposed to be the same.
Oh, it's fucking right here, Ethan. You don't believe.
It's like I think because these might be made for 5e, so like maybe they have different names. Because maybe in 5e they
There's
change
a-
the
So
name.
the
a Don
first
Juan
thing
in
you
there.
draw is you drew this one first.
Yep.
Is you take -1 penalty on all saving throw, hence force,
All right.
as
that
you
bad,
drew
though.
the Uriel.
Oh, forever.
Right,
That
yeah,
ain't
but-
bad.
However, that you then drew the visor,
Yeah.
and you can know the answer to your next dilemma instantly.
Oh no, it is different than I thought. That's all right.
And
know
then
the answer to
these
next
go
dilemma.
back in, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for everybody else.
Everybody
Oh yeah,
back
they
in.
definitely do.
So you just put it back over there. What an idiot. What an absolute moron.
Oh,
Everything okay.
Much day is still pretty good. Not bad. Just a -1. Not that bad. And then no anything.
to get out of my chair, because I'm so fat.
What do I want to eat tonight?
Hey, roll it, man.
Oh, it is. I don't know.
Honestly.
I see you coming back from downstairs in the cargo hold, scarred.
There's some. I mean, he was right. There's a little bit of death and a little bit of good. I got one of each. Neither of them were too. I mean, it was nice because neither of them were too bad, or neither of them were too strong. So I got some nice mediocre ones.
A little bit of mediocrity.
I guess I'm
So-
gonna have to approach that.
Next
shit.
one, get that 10k XP and finally reach me. In
Do you offer them to him?
Yeah, there's some cards down there. They seem magical in nature.
I like doing a little
They've
bit
given
of
me wisdom
randomness to see
beyond
what
my
we do.
years.
We'll have to see these cards.
I'm slightly weaker.
And slower. And what?
Yes. I'm a lesser
At,
man.
at certain times.
Yes. I mean, you grabbed them. I took 2 of them. And it seemed there was a little bit of good with the bad.
2? I guess I better take 2.
I like doing randomness like that.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Cecil, that one facing you up and down? That one? Yeah, that one right there. Go ahead and hand it to him. That's the one.
How many are you doing?
Oh, 2.
You grab both at the same time?
That one? No, I'm going to start with 1. Because what happens here is going to change a lot of stuff.
That's true. If you get like the one where you get
Alright.
warped to another dimension, is that just mean you don't get to draw
Oh,
any
do
more
you
cards?
Yeah.
before you draw? You want to
Yeah,
see
technically it is one at a time. I
It is one at a time.
Because, yeah.
Skull.
Ah!
No, I don't
Is
think
that the
that's
wraith?
good.
Oh, no,
There
you
ain't nothing
can't
I
even
can do.
touch it.
Don't go touch it.
Hey, aren't your fists magical weapons?
They do count as magical weapons.
Yeah.
Is there a spirit?
Because I know mine do now.
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
war.
like the magical weapons might not even matter.
I can hurt it.
Don't do it.
Not much though.
Well, if he does it, he could kill yours and then kill his own. Even though
Oh, that's right. You gotta 1v1 it. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh.
Well, you didn't yeet yourself off the ship, but you might still be saying goodbye.
It's true.
We're going to war. Wait.
Defeat a dread wraith. and
What time
forever
of day
be
is it?
destroyed.
Because we are outside. Well, we're inside the
It's
ship. I guess.
daytime.
So what does it mean?
It gets weakened, I think.
I
doesn't it?
forgot.
I don't
Get
think
that
it
level. Let me
matters at
roll.
all.
Let me roll
Yeah.
hit points.
Oh, to level up for your
Whenever I
level up?
leveled up, I
Oh
did
fuck, I didn't either.
I got 7 on mine. I rolled pretty decent.
5.
What do you think, opal or rose?
7.
What's the opal look like? The opal seems more like, because I mean, your character seems very
I mean,
grayish.
they're both.
Alright, I got 60 hit points
Yeah.
of death. There ain't no
I mean
way.
Rose. I meant Rose.
What's up?
Yeah, it's on the roll is opal. And you
Let's
rolled a
see
1.
what else you draw afterwards, though.
Okay, I was gonna
We
say I was
reroll
gonna hand you
ones
the
on hit
monster
die, right?
manual.
I need that monster manual, though.
Oh yeah.
You shouldn't have let me choose your die,
and
because after he let me grab the
Nail in
card
coffin.
for him, he
Nail
got
in
the
coffin.
skull.
This is it. Oh, I feel it.
The
This
two
is
side.
it.
Oh yeah, there's a third sideways.
The jester.
Jester.
That is a hint for
I
your
think
next
that might make
character.
you kind of dumb.
Yeah, I think
Maybe it's draw another
Or
card.
this one might be the you lose EXP.
Yeah.
And that's a trademark one.
This might be the one that it's the fool makes you lose intelligence,
Yeah.
and then you have to draw another card.
Yeah, so skull and then jester.
Jester. I don't know. I don't think it's
So far, I've done shit and shit.
lose all your magic items. Lose all your items.
So don't forget, the Dread Wraith happens first.
Dread Race happens first.
So if I survive it, I still got cockers. Ah.
All right.
You think that Dread Wraith's gonna survive this, huh?
I don't think that Dread Wraith. I think the Dread Wraith is going to be just fine.
So what exactly does it tell him it needs to do single combat? Because if not, I am
Yes.
right there with you.
Yes.
And
Otherwise,
I would
will
help
have
you
to
fight it because we
I-
always help each
If
other.
I know, do you want to do a whole build up for this or no? It's up to you.
As you see before you, a portal appears. As it gets wider and wider, you see the circle actually forming into the shape of a skull, laughing, snarling at you as a large ghostly figure walks out, which I'm assuming you recognize immediately. You. It whispers through the wind. Only you. Any interference will bring upon the death those who get in my.
I hear that.
Stand back, my friends.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Shall
Initiative.
we? Initiative.
Got it. A solid 13.
Solid.
Above average. Above average.
How close is he to me? 10 feet?
We'll say
30? You better give him
30, yeah.
Good. Give him some space. E? E?
You about to get clapped, dog.
No. He's only a CR 16.
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
no. I don't know how I should. No, that's just right.
Do it right is how you should do it. How you should do it.
Does that extend into Dread Wraiths?
Yeah. Get him. What's he do? He beat me on initiative. Give it to me, baby.
Wraiths are utterly powerless in natural sunlight and flee from it. I don't know if that extends into Dread Wraith. That's under the Wraith section.
Right here.
But then Dread Wraith is a sub of that.
Dreadwraith is a more powerful word.
Correct. And I
Dread
think
Wraith
you
is a more
specifically
powerful
It probably so what is it? It might say it in there, like in their stat block. Like sunlight, something.
Daylight. Let me look at it. I don't see it.
Daylight powerlessness. They have it.
Yes, they do.
Dreadwraith has daylight powerlessness.
So it just shows up, talks shit, and dips?
Well, technically we're inside the ship right now.
Oh.
It's dark.
Yeah, because
Right.
we were in the hole when we found that, so I guess...
Why would the creature not come out unless it made it completely dark here where it could come out?
That's what
Real
I was-
tough.
What I know-
We fuck with
what I know of
artifact here.
daylight-
That's true. That's
I-
just
I don't-
something that can
Don't
bend.
loophole your
It
way
literally
out of
bends
there.
the wheel of
So you
reality.
said I'm familiar with these.
You're a
So
spirit
I know
shaman,
that
right?
daylight, yeah. So I know that daylight just
He
makes
pulls a
Natural
gun off the-
daylight,
Let there be
not
light.
simply a daylight spell.
not daylight spell.
He just comes over a hill and raises his staff, and all the sun comes down.
It's like,
again.
oh yeah, lightning bolt right inside here. All right, I'm gonna make another hole, guys.
Yeah. Just lead him to this hole.
Man, you gotta roll that initiative.
What?
Did you
So-
barely beat me?
Barely.
Okay, good. You better swing. Come in and swing hard. Got high initiative.
So
Or
would,
high
would
AC.
telling him to go outside be interfering?
The sunlight is being blocked out by the artifact itself right now.
Yeah.
He's getting cuffed.
Yeah, there's no
escaping.
There's
this.
no escaping this.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You rolled the card. That's what happens.
And if it catches you interfering, you know you'll probably have to do one of this as well. As it slowly hovers over to you.
Good. Come to me, bitch.
I thought this was going to be a trash.
Too fortunate.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Hey,
your?
at least you don't have a
God.
-1 to all your saves.
You hit. Yeah, I mean, you could roll it to see if you got the critical.
Oh, is he gonna hit? Well,
I mean,
he's gonna hit.
he's
there.
gonna hit.
He's going in there.
My AC is 14.
Oh god.
Anything's gonna hit. Go ahead. Roll the damage and have you make the save. Fortitude, right?
He's quite a bit lower than mine even.
I don't even know if you get
I got a
fortitude
21.
save, good sir.
No saves? Alright.
Oh no, there is a save. There
I
is
knew
a
it.
save. Yes.
You're at negative saves though, because you got. Oh, you're not
Oh, no,
fatigued
that's not
anymore
that
at
bad.
least. So.
That's true.
So 4 damage.
17 for the fortitude save.
17 for the fortitude save.
4 damage, that's it?
4 damage
What a
and
bitch.
Con damage.
6 con damage.
They start to wither away.
Oh god.
I am at negative, so -8 total for con, to my total con score. So
He's got
Con score
minus
was
8
already.
no, my
I
con
know.
score 15 minus
Oh.
8.
Oh my god, you're at a
I'm
7.
at 7 con right now.
Oh, so you lose 3. You lost 15 hit points plus whatever damage you
I
did.
still stand. Is my go?
I ain't hear no bail.
My go? Yeah.
Your go.
Good. Here we go. Fear blows.
Roll 320s.
Oh no, that looked low.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh.
It does not.
Okay.
Oh god.
Does a 24 hit? With a magical weapon? No.
Yes.
Oh.
With a magical weapon.
A solid
Let's hear it.
15 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Oh,
Considered magical.
God. That's actually a
I was
decent.
gonna say they're not very hardy boys. Then remember
We'll see if we can do it here.
I can handle one more of those drains.
All right.
No, I can't, because I'm going to do worse on the save.
The wraith smiles.
that. Oh, you guys.
Touches.
8 damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
5 con damage.
Hey, you still up? You're still up. You're at 2. He's at 2 con now. You could technically survive one more. Oh wait, no.
God.
Once you hit 1 con, don't you just
Then you
die?
make a fortitude save for that hit.
Oh yeah, you need to make fortitude save. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, sir.
That's okay.
Oh,
You have to
god.
roll so high.
Oh, don't worry. Why? Why would it be?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, there.
That's 6 con.
Yeah. My turn?
Your turn.
Oh, good! I'm gonna finish him off now. Easy to use.
I'm gonna use my action point.
Yeah. Oh. 29 to hit. I wish I had improved critical.
Oh, that hits.
And then 15.
Miss.
Here I come. Plus 7. Oh, 17 points of damage.
Oh god. You hit just once.
Just one.
Damn, if you hit both, you'd probably be doing pretty good.
The wraith looks at you.
Nice.
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 As I'm at
See those.
2 con.
Oh god.
You get it?
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Still got a
Yeah.
ways to go. You could roll 1.
You good?
You do not. There's a 1 in it. Fortitude save. As you take 11 damage.
So my ability modifier right now is at -5.
Isn't it?
So
Oh,
Negative
4.
4. Okay, so I have no fortitude. So 18 out of fortitude.
Fail.
Excellent. So whatever.
Could be
would
1.
4.
You just died? You
wither
collapsed on
away.
yourself?
It absorbs me.
Oh god.
Excellent.
As the light is filtering away from your body and your soul, you see a face before you.
Yo, Ken.
The Jester. Did you know that I force you to draw 2 cards? Draw 2 more. See if there's anything there that will save you.
Here we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and do. I mean, it almost seems poetic. It has to be these 2.
It doesn't have to. Technically.
Which one first?
This one. This one first.
See if there's anything there that's safe.
The fool, as I clearly am.
Hey, draw another card. I
It's
believe.
true.
Hey, get it. Draw one more
Keep
afterwards.
drawing. And then the next one. The void! You know, dog, if something is just meant to be.
He's supposed to die.
He was supposed to die.
He's meant to die.
So the gesture was actually gain a 10,000 XP and draw 2 more cards.
Oh, God.
Excellent.
The fool is just, well, dead no matter what.
Yeah, there ain't no coming
Your soul gets whisked away with the void, I believe, doesn't it? Is that the soul
I
one?
believe you.
back. Yeah, the void's, you're gone.
Alright, but that means the Wraith doesn't get it.
Not true.
So? Yeah? gone.
Junior.
I can't do it.
Your son was on his search for Ken and finally found you.
There's
Good.
no more kin left.
Real tough. He's going into the lost
The Jarl
souls.
Ken left.
Damn, that sucks.
Damn.
I was really excited to see him hurling stuff.
Real tough.
Alright. I'll get a wingsuit so I can still kind of yeet myself across. Put me in the cannons.
Is the ring still there? Does he just wither away? Or is his stuff still there?
The
All
ring
my
of
stuff,
feather
that's
All
fall.
the stuff is still there. And the Wraith disappears, leaving only the
thrower?
deck.
Later, Jim.
Make what you
Nice
want.
seeing you
Pop.
again.
'Cause I can make it work either way. Because remember, I was gonna start going towards disarming anyways,
Yeah.
and I can still yeet myself across with the rope or with the whip.
So, yeah, I mean, I have backpack with water skin rations. I got the Masterwork harmonica. So write that down. Somebody get that. That's 100 gold right there.
You have 200 gold's worth of instruments.
And then a Masterwork, my Hydra bongos.
I'm assuming the bongos and the
5
harmonica
bongos.
would be back on the ship.
I am.
Yeah.
Probably wherever you were sleeping.
Fair.
I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm letting you know it's an option. If you wanted to either run Gilbert or Grippa, you could. If you want to do that, or if you want your own unique character, you can do another roll. However,
Don't be a pansy.
as this happens, you see the deck.
I'm going to bring a better ball. Write that down for sure. Somebody write down.
I'll write
Feather
down.
Ball.
I need it because if I'm going across,
I have ways to
make
keep
yourself.
myself from
yeah.
dying.
I'll take the ring of featherfall. Memoriam for my friend that just passed away. If only there was more I could do.
A memoriam.
Yeah.
By that,
I will lead in and kiss the goblin. It is okay, my child. He's with the stars now.
And he's right there.
Greed's the biggest foe.
And I will commune.
It really was.
It is
Oh,
for
God.
a dwarf.
Oh God!
Now
what
I'd be a
would
bard.
be burial rituals? Because we wouldn't bury you in the ground. Remember, anything in the ground's lesser.
Doesn't
So we
he
wouldn't
wither
put
away?
you
Is there
in the
anything
ground.
to
You have to
bury?
burn them and let their ashes
It's-
go into the sky?
Yeah, that's.
You could
I
do
would
that.
imagine
That
that's
is-
sort of
that
has
is
to
what
be.
some folks
that
do.
might be the
Yeah.
best way. I don't know of any way.
We'll
The
wait till we're-
bellows see is life as an ascension. Is you always start start on the lowest tree, like you start filthy. You start on the ground, and you build yourself up towards the sky, but eventually you must return. So that's why their burials are all on the ground. You guys, the sky might be better for you. That is not continent wide. That is just the bellows on how they do death, and that's
where
why
you
the
want 'em to go.
graveyard is in the bottom.
You just kick some dirt on them. Good enough.
Hang on. I gotta
Look at those
commune
new
with the
rolls.
spirit to see if this is something I'm going to do.
Okay.
Odds or even, Cecil? You pick.
Evens.
I don't draw.
You don't draw?
I didn't tell you what they meant, so if
You
said
have-
odds, I would
so
say
you have a
odds.
divine
No, if you would have I would assume you would want me to draw the cards.
No, he just fucking died.
He doesn't want you to draw.
Yeah, I don't want you to draw shit.
Well, I draw the fucking
He just died in front of me after drawing them.
Why don't we do?
While I'm busy taking care of your body, he's like, "Ooh, a shiny thing."
Candy.
It really wasn't that one tonight. For you,
Yeah, it was.
I came out ahead in mine.
I haven't came ahead in a while.
Because you ain't giving it.
Right.
It's a gay joke.
I'll get it. And we got some weird special spot for these. Yeah, there we go. Separate those out.
Man, fuck your special spot. I'm right in the middle.
There we go.
How many you drawing?
How many?
One.
One.
The Fates. It's got little boobies on it.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's the one where you might know.
Yeah, that might be.
It's the Fates
Yeah,
tell you
Fates,
things.
yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Avoid any situation
No, I know.
you choose
It's Trump.
once.
The Trump card.
Is that what it is?
It's a no.
Bro, yeah. Ooh, Force missile mage.
There you go.
Not a bad idea. Oh, they're
We don't
flying
have
through the...
oh, you are
they-
a spellcaster, I guess.
I am not frontline in the slightest.
I'm frontline, but I'm a weird frontline. I'm not a tanky
You're not
frontline.
taking frontline.
Damn, we still do need that front line, too.
I mean, just be a knight. A sky knight.
I'm gonna do that. Initiate of the Sevenfold Veil. Fuck you, cucks. And
Isn't
eventually I'll
there,
make wall
isn't there literally a
pass
knight
through.
class that's about riding dragons and shit? I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
there is.
Oh, there has to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is.
There
one
you
like
go.
that.
That would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
That if I took
prestige
8 ranks
class,
in
but-
ride, we could both ride dragons.
Damn. Be the dragon riders.
Yeah.
Oh,
It might be a female. There's a griffin rider one that I think's female only. That's in Exalted Deeds, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're right.
It might be female only for that
You're
one
right.
though.
More dragon disciple.
Do you-
What's your...
Do you want to continue?
No, I cannot.
You cannot.
There's been too much
It
proof
only-
that character had to die.
Okay. It was only fitting he got the avoid any situation you want card. That was what I was going to do, be the one that you saved, that saved you. He
Correct.
drew it. If he chooses, I want to avoid the loss of my friend, you can come back, but you would have some negatives.
Gotcha. No, I can't do
No.
it.
Okay.
I used my know anything. You probably should have told him not to draw a card.
Also, I don't think there's a chance I would ever bring him back because I believe that was better.
Oh, that's fair.
True. Yeah.
Where's the
Oh.
Boxeroni?
Right here. Those were a good buy. Those are pretty cool looking.
That's pretty awesome. I concur.
I enjoyed them.
Well, at least we have a body to work with for the undead parts of the shrub.
That's true.
That's what you.
So there is a
character.
body.
You're just coming back as an undead. Now.
There is a
It's
he's
just like very
he's withered away.
Very-
It's almost like the meat on his bones is gone. It's actually a very sad sight. Grippa's mourning the loss of his friend. He's pretty much known you his whole time in the city.
Okay,
I'm
well,
warning you as well.
All
this
that's
is
left
something
are
you
my
said I could do.
Large size gauntlets.
I'm gonna go profession spirit leader.
Mm-hmm.
Consult.
He is
that's
basically
true.
he's sharing his religion, what they believe, what happens when they pass on. I'm assuming you ascend to the stars. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
One with the stars. You become
But-
a star. Mm.
you become a star.
Oh,
So
Lord.
he believes he's permanently in the sky,
Mhm.
That's fair.
which is much better.
Want me to roll for it, or you?
Oh yeah, roll
Alright.
it. But
What do I
You
had?
probably need that
I had
one
13.
to fail it. Yeah.
So 22. Or
fairly good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moving words.
Mhm.
Grippa seems to really appreciate the sentiment.
Me too.
This is the beginning of my ascension.
I think he's happy where he ended life, and he
Getting diddled by a ray.
Withered away.
He
Went
put up
out-
a good fight.
went out with his boots on.
It was
True.
less than a minute, but it was a good fight.
Hey, at least I knocked him down to what?
A lot of fights are
69
less than a
damage?
minute, though. To be fair.
24
Yeah,
seconds.
that's why he goes.
Should have
Nice.
known.
24 seconds is how long you lasted. 3 rounds.
I hit him twice. I did more than some characters have ever done to that thing.
That's true.
King Rat.
If you would have, I think
Couldn't
if you would
even
have
fight
hit
it.
all of your attacks on him, you might have killed him.
Oh, it would have been at least close.
Yeah.
He probably would have been between 15 and 0 would be my guess if you hit all your attacks. But still, that's like rolling 18.
No, yeah.
Hit 24 AC.
Yeah. Ridiculous. So good. Good battle, so.
Good fight, good fight. Oh, there's a magic item card down there.
There's like 3 of them. He threw them on the ground for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Who did?
Me?
Ethan?
I didn't do it.
There.
Levi?
No, the one Ethan has right
Last
there.
night he did.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
did
I
we get
did.
anything
There's
good?
4 of them down there.
Did we get anything good from that?
He got the one thing,
Avoid any situation.
and I got the
once?
No.
the solution to my next.
I got a new
Problem.
character out of the whole situation, so I guess it can't be that bad.
Are you happy with that?
He was the
I
only
think
one that actually got something physical out of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it was death.
Your death.
That's true.
You know what you're making next?
No idea. Probably maybe a Dragon Rider. That sounds amazing. I know there's Dragonlance classes in here. That'd be pretty cool.
You should
Be
run
the
a
dragon
dragon. You should
slayer.
run a dragon shaman and just make him jealous. He was like, "Oh, dragon shaman." I don't like that. I think that's one of the best assault classes.
Never ran a dragon shaman.
It's
Oh, Dragon Shaman's tight. It's just
it's on its
I wanna do something
own.
else now.
On its own, it's like
Oh, it seems like weak sauce on its own.
on its own. It's got a lot of utility, but that's like all
Very
it's got.
utility.
So if you combine that with another class that has a bunch of other stuff, it's like you get that class plus a shit ton of
all the other
utility.
stuff.
But I really like it as a gestalt class.
Well, you could cover our frontliner by being a monk, and then you could have utility by being a wizard. I know it's a completely original idea for you.
I've never heard of this.
Such a third.
Setup.
The Dragon Shaman also gets natural armor from the scales it grows.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So you do get tankier.
that's true.
Monk Dragon Shaman does sound like a kind of a fun class, but I don't think it'd be that utility, just that concept in general.
Yeah.
Like a dragon monk seems kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want any of the ideas I was cooking up? Or no?
No.
No.
I'll find something here.
Those are
I'm
ones
probably
you
going to
got.
be riding on something here. Either
That's
that or
pretty dope.
order of the bow initiate and just do, I'm going to add an extra 5
I imagine
D8
if
damage
Nick
to
wanted
it.
some of your ideas, he would go to our house and smell the sidewalk.
I don't get it.
My dog pooped on the sidewalk today.
Because they're shitty. Okay. Shitty ideas. All right. Okay.
You got it now. I'll get it now. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, only half of them have have knight in them. The other half have cloister cleric.
That's cool as well.
You right.
Half of
you
them.
right.
Be that-
that
was
combo
frontliner
with different
ideas.
domains.
Be that juggernaut, man.
It was frontliner ideas.
It was. I mean, we have not had an effective frontliner like Dazargo. I will say that. No matter how much we laugh, that's a fucking fact there. It only
That's
gets
a
much better than
fat
that.
bitch.
That is true. No one else has ran a night cleric though.
And he'll be even tankier when he disarms them.
Ooh, do a Crusader Knight. Okay, where's that tome of battle? You ready?
That
Be that
would
Warblade.
be- Oh my god.
Sword Sage.
That'd be too much. That
A lot
would
of
be
jazzy
ridiculous.
Be Sword Sage Monk and then go into that Weeby class in there.
God damn.
The Shadow.
I enjoyed Crusader and then
Shadow Sun
Nick
Ninja.
went cock.
Shader's fun
That was
class.
some rough rolls, man. Them boot bears. They
It's
ain't
a
no
it's
joke.
a pretty fun class that is not in any way overpowered
No, not anyway.
whatsoever. I'd say it's probably low powered.
Night of the Flying Hunt.
Oh, that sounds sick.
That
What is
does sound
that?
pretty dope.
The Flying Hunt.
I have no idea. Wearing armor of glass.
I gotta head out here soon, so we should probably wrap up for tonight.
I guess
If
this
we're
is
still
a decent.
streaming.
I guess
Yeah,
this is
we
a
just
decent
die.
place to
You don't have a character yet.
That's true. That's cool.
Yep. Figure out where we're going from there. I'll find another stranger in the next day that I'll trust with my life.
It's true.
So it is canon. If anybody watches Prospect on Netflix, no, don't watch a trailer. Don't do anything worse. Just straight up watch the movie. It's so much better without watching the trailer. That was a bonus XP.
This episode is brought to you by. That's hilarious. You rave about it. I guess I need to just watch it.
I think.
Well,
I
you
think
raved about the
would
raid
really
and
like
you
it.
fell asleep watching that.
Yeah. Out.
4:30 in the morning after taking a huge hit.
You right. You right. That was a hell of a night.
You know what we haven't watched in a while? Hardcore Henry.
That is true. Such a good movie. I like your jacket.
Nope. Submachine gun's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how will we close it? Go ahead, close her out, sir.
So we leave the party
Yep.
in a state of riches and despair.
Ooh,
Scrap
how much
for
gold did you
days.
have on you?
Oh,
Cannon.
not much left.
However, the loss of their kinless friend, and now leaves the fellow party and adventurers feeling kinless as well.
132 gold pieces.
That's all a man was worth.
Well, I don't feel like I have lost. He's up there now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Now I'm up in the great sky.
I'll give you 1,000 gold pieces. I have 2,400 right now.
There you go. That's why I told you to hold on to it.
Wait, I'll give you 500 because you have 1,000 worth of gems.
Dog, I'm
Not
gonna
that
really
I
chill.
know that, but
I don't-
better knowledge
I
than
don't
that.
value money at all.
And that's where we'll
Do you know
end
how
it.
many gold coins I would need to get up there?
Value money? That sounds
That's a
like
lot of
value
coins.
poverty.
You'd have to stack them. Yeah.
I'm gonna rate
I'll take the
Junior.
500 though,
That'd be
because I just got to
rough,
write
yeah.
zero.
I'm just gonna rate Junior. I'm just